Yo, how am I supposed to not jump scare? How do I not do it? Do I just bring up full cam at the same time? There we go. Hiya! Is that how you avoid a jump scare? Or do you want a timer? Actually, hang on. Hang on. 3, 2, 1! There we go. How do you win? How do you win? There's nothing but scariness. There's nothing but jump scares. I have an itchy ankle. Whiny ankle. How random. Hello, people. Hello, Joa. Hello, Cody. Hello, yellowest yellow. And hello, the actual sun. But also, hello to you. Yeah, you specifically. How are you doing today? Yes, I'm calling you out. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. What is it? Mario music? Mario Kart World has got an insane soundtrack. Like, why is every track a banger? What's on my hair today? What's this one little thing going on? Help him. I'm gonna go get a haircut Saturday, I think. I think that's what I've decided. I think I need... Is this bit here? Is this bit here? Once this starts sticking out, I hate that. I need to get rid of it. I need to cut my hair. I need to bring it down a little bit. Tone the beast, as they say. Hello, hello, hello. Yo, son, did you see Mason was streaming Helldivers yesterday? No, not yesterday, 2 days ago, I think it was. I was like, where did Helldivers come from? Random. Boom, boom. This is a very good quality case. Don't mind me, let the ADHD in. It's like a vampire. But it's inside the house already, you're done. Sorry we couldn't tune in. Yeah, that's fair. Also, you're the #1, like, clip person on my channel at the moment. Dave, do not forget to save a lot. I know. We will. I'll press the save button as often as I remember to. But, just speaking about Twitch, do you know what's actually kind of funny? Is they've got built-in leaderboards in chat. Again, just another thing that YouTube needs to hurry up and fix. But the leaderboards are very simple, which is the top 3 people that are gifting subs, the top 3 people that are using bits, but also the top 3 people that have posted clips on Twitch. But specifically, how many views they get. Specifically how many views they get. So if somebody clips something on the channel on Twitch and it gets 100 views and somebody else gets 50, it actually puts them in that order, and I'm just like, oh, that's kind of funny. It's not how many people make clips, it's how many people watch the clips that you make. I quite like it. Hello Danish, welcome. Welcome to stream. Yeah, the only thing I was going to mention is the fact that I find it, like, it's painful, you know, being a small streamer, or even a streamer that is, like, super duper itty bitty, that has, like, 4 viewers at best. It's so painful for those people that want to get into streaming, and all they want to do is they just want to play their favourite games. They want to play what's hot at the moment. They want to play Marvel Rivals. They want to play Overwatch. They want to play Helldivers. They want to play freaking the latest Pokémon game, Mario Kart, hacking Mario Party. They want to play Street Fighter. They just want to play all of these games, right? They want to play all of the latest games. But the problem is YouTube hates that. YouTube is just like, what kind of channel are you then? You seem to be a nothing channel. You seem to be strange. You seem to be a creature. You seem to be extremely indecisive. This is my YouTube algorithm impression. This is my YouTube algorithm impression. It's just, it hates indecisiveness. If you want to be anything on YouTube, you basically need to make the same video over and over and over again. That's basically all they want from you. And the thing about that is they want the same video from you. They want the same video from you over and over and over again. However, it has to be the one video that hits it off and makes it big. If you make loads of little videos, it don't care about that. YouTube genuinely don't care. The algorithm genuinely does not give a damn. You can make 100 videos. I've done it in the past. I made 200 and something videos on a Let's Play channel, and YouTube didn't care. I think the best any single video got was 30 views, and I was 20 of them. Because it's a video that I specifically like to go back on and like relive my life from that like era, because it's very different to who I am now, and it's just fascinating. Also, me and Jay had some very strange banter back then. It was very, very odd. But yeah, you seem to be one of those variety channels. Ugh. Thing is, how are you supposed to be anything other than a specialist when the best place to be a variety channel is freaking Twitch, but no one gives a crap about small channels on Twitch? So what are you supposed to do? Dave Reborn is truly not that bad. Are you sure? People keep telling me different things. People keep telling me different things. Thing is, it's the same with Vanguard. You know, I will give it a shot, and if I get to a point where I'm just like, you know what, I'm not having fun anymore, that's when I'll be like, okay, I'm going to stop. Because that's what essentially stopped me from continuing Vanguard, was I wasn't invested in the story that much. So I kind of, and I didn't feel like I had an exceptional amount of direction. I just kind of did what the game told me to do. And then it just, because the game got difficult, I was just like, there's nothing here for me, I won't lie. So I just kind of wasn't interested after a while. Don't try to do a challenge run first attempt. No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing something. I've made my own challenge run, and that's what I'm doing going forward. But if even that doesn't work, then I'll always just revert it completely. You know, my current method of challenge running is the overused clause, which is if I use a Pokemon too much, I box it, just to make sure that I don't use the same team every single time I play a game. Blah, 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 blah. Right, okay. Let's get this Mario Kart music off my screen. Blah, 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 blah. GBA. Where is MGBA? I thought it was open. It wasn't. No, it's not. There we go. Hello, Shrila, by the way. Or just to, should challenge runs be used for easy ones, or just to spice things up? Possibly. It really depends on what you guys are like here for, I suppose, because I don't think I'm a challenge run kind of person. There are enough of those. There are enough streamers that do challenge runs. What I want to do is I just want to experience as many of these games as possible. I want to see what we can find, you know. What is up with that Score Bunny's animation? Why does he look like he's thrusting like freaking Quagmire? How strange. I've got no idea where I am. All I know is I need to go heal. Oh, I like that animation. It just sort of flew out into the screen. I like that. You look at Twitch, it's constant Ironmons. Exactly, just everyone's playing Ironmons. They're not playing anything else. So I'm just like, look, I just want to play these games to enjoy them. Road to 1 million subs, absolutely. Elekid. The only thing I don't know, like Sun, I would take an Elekid if I knew I could get a, is it Thunderizer or Electrizer? If I knew I could get one of those early enough. Oh, I know where we are. We're in the bloody wild area. That's why. That's why. Could always mod Reborn for even more quality of life. I will play Reborn in the intended manner. Is there no PC just here? Or Poke Center? I guess not. There never was a Poke Center. Oh, I remember where it is now. I remember now. There's a nurse just standing out in the middle of the field. Electrify is only in the DLC for Sword and Shield, so I have no clue about this. They wouldn't have put Electivire and Electabuzz in the base game. Elekid and Electabuzz in the base game if it didn't have access to it. So with passwords only, yeah, if the game already comes with passwords, then I'll do it. I don't want to mod. It's like modding a mod. I don't really want to mod these games. I want them to be played in their intended way. But again, like, I'm not here... I'm going to home claws and then peck it. But yeah, I'm not here to prove anything or do massive challenge runs of anything. I just want to find the good and the fun Pokemon hacks. You know? It's hard to even get to the Elite Four. Good. Good. So looking forward to it. I had a really good team in this game. I just forgot to screenshot it once I beat it. Yeah, that's fair. I'll record some passwords for Reborn. Reborn is on my list of games to play. Reborn, Rejuvenation, there's a bunch of games on my list. And whenever we get 100 subs, I will do a poll on YouTube to decide what we play. The thing is, you guys voted for this game. I'm just telling you that now. You guys voted for this game. That's why I'm playing it. It's your fault that I'm back in freaking Pokemon England. Ugh. Rujev will ruin your Reborn experience. Is it because it's better? Yo, do what you gotta do, Master Cody. Look after yourself, man. Rejuve is just so peak. I see. I just noticed I'm being loudly meowed at, so expect a Theo appearance in like 2 minutes. It's unlike him to meow and then not do something about it. That combi has no animation. It's just standing here. Menacingly. What? Is bro a static encounter? It's male, so it's useless. How weird was that? It just sort of just sat there. Theo approaching. Well, yeah, he just meowed at me. Well, maybe he's left. I don't know where he is. Hello, Amagariu. Hello, hello. Welcome to stream. We are playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. Do you not recognize it as Pokemon Sword and Shield? Besides the lag and crashes, how is this? I do know that the lag will most likely be consideration for the tier list vid. Yes. It is, it's glitchier. Oh. That was... Wait, so this is just a combi that just keeps spawning? Huh. Another male combi. Interesting. Is this specifically so that you can farm it for a female combi? Odd. I mean, I can't say too much. I've only been playing this for like 4 hours now. But its first impression so far is it feels quite amateur. There's a lot of like things that just snap into place, and I'm just like, okay. Spitfire wants to learn agility. I forgot we found a Fletchinder. Well, it's a Fletchling. We don't have a Fletchinder. I am one with the combi. Look at me. I've got my one freaking butterfly wing. But yeah, Dark, I mean, I might add Reborn to the next poll, but we'll see. I'm not promising anything. Sephiroth got a B. One-winged Vesip Queen. Now, oh, everyone jumping for joy. Why are there all of these whale lords? Doc, the mass transformation is now on the wheel that we spin, so keep that in mind as well. Try your best not to do it too often. It's okay. Doc put a timer in this time. Oh god, again, level 9 Tauros. I want nothing to do with this guy. Longest stream today. Starting at 11, finishing at 3 is the plan today. Ooh, a lucky egg. That's just a straight up Visip Queen. Stop playing this one because it's glitchy. It is very glitchy. I also don't want to run an Ampharos. I've had too many Ampharoses. Too many. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I want nothing to do with this guy, actually. I mean, no, I can take out this Vespa Queen. Hang on a minute. I guess it's trying to emulate a wild area at the same time as having wild encounters. It's weird. The fact that you deny me a Tauros. When we played Lazarus, we had a Tauros multiple times. Hello, bored Leon. Welcome back, man. Doc does not know about the wheel. Yeah, so Doc, whenever we get a donation, very, very easy to find. 1 second. Here you go. Whenever we get a donation, we'll spin a wheel. And that causes things to happen. Such as renaming Pokemon, releasing Pokemon, changing moves, adding Battle Royales, adding a large number of Battle Royales. Speed up for 5 minutes doesn't work on this game because it literally breaks. Reset the ROM, handing out Pokédollars, catch a specific type, add a new input, remove an input, Ironmon for 5 battles, and then mass transform the next Battle Royale. So there's a bunch of things on here. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, I want to make it so that whenever someone donates to the channel, they actually feel like they're getting something out of it. Like, I encourage people, if they ever donate, that it should be a gifted membership. I feel super chats are a little, they're uneventful in my eyes. I'm just like, it would be a lot better if we were giving something to the community. You can change your avatar. Exclamation mark avatar, then the name of the Pokemon. So Master Royals are banned. More or less, it's just to reward those people that are donating, you know. I don't know how to implement this, but would you be interested in a bingo card? I mean, bingo cards are very easy to put together. You could just Google one. Also, I did just realise that number of Battle Royales needs to go down by 5. Because we did 5 yesterday, so this is 23. But yeah, today's stream is only a 4-hour stream, so it won't be the 6-hour ones that we were doing not too long ago. Ooh, TM. Noah Drake fossil. I'm not sure why the fossils are here, but they are here. Reward for dono, no shenanigans. Exactly, it's just simple. Ooh, a Munchlax. I do not run Snorlax, like, ever. That's not a bad shout, actually. I like that pickup animation. It is neat. It actually, like, kind of flies onto the screen. Here we go, get Vaguna out. I did try to remove some more, I tried to remove some more of the bot's freaking notifications, but one of them that I removed, it just refuses to stop using. There's clearly a second line of code somewhere that I've missed. What time does Demonica turn up? I've got no idea, mate. Demonica turns up when Demonica wants to turn up. In fact, to be fair, they could be here any time. No. Munchlax identified Guna. It now has this government ID. Doesn't it type in here at Twitch? Yeah, that's why I'm doing my best to stop it, because it makes it really hard for Twitch to like interact, you know. If we're constantly spamming Twitch chat with notifications, it just turns Twitch chat into a freaking bot rally. So I've done my best to just remove as many notifications as possible. But sadly, it doesn't always apply. Some of them, it just ignores the fact that I deleted them. Also, this Munchlax is tanky. Bro is hella tanky. Stop using leftovers as well. I kind of want this Munchlax because it's holding leftovers. Like, this dude is strong. I would love to fast forward this, but I can't because it actively breaks the game. The music will crash. Jeez, come on, you are the tankiest freaking Munchlax I've ever fought in my life. By the way, guys, do not forget that tomorrow is Pokemon Days. Tomorrow is Pokemon Day. It's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Get him for the leftovers, exactly. I mean, I never run Snorlax, so this is actually a very interesting capture. Yeah, I did message Mason to see if he was available tomorrow for a Pokemon Evolved run, and then we can both just sit down and react to the Pokemon Day announcement. But sadly, he is not free. Lad is busy. So, oh well. You're gonna have to just put up with me. But the plan for tomorrow is the first 3 hours to play more of this, and then the last hour should be to watch the presents. And hopefully, it's not over an hour long, but it might be. Hello, Proudy. 70 streams in a row. Very nice. Is 25 minutes confirmed? Oh, that's not long. Weirdly, I expected it to be longer than that. This is taking forever. This is taking forever. This is taking so long. The leftovers are keeping it alive. Is joint longest one they've done. Really? Wait, so yeah, you're saying that the longest Pokemon Direct we've ever had was 25 minutes? That I didn't put 2 and 2 together, to be fair. I'm going to bite it one more time because it won't kill it. I was waiting for a crit. It would just be, you have been crit. But yeah, no, if the Pokemon Presents tomorrow is freaking 25 minutes long, then that's fine. That's good. Also, additional news on top of that, I might very much stream on Saturday. I might very much do so. I haven't decided 100% if I will yet or not, however, I'm considering it. Mostly because Chloe's not here Saturday, so I've got time. Munchlax. Big Eater. Oh, can we have a nickname for Munchlax, by the way? The dude with the mouth. Love you too, Pole Master. Sun is indeed our resident Pole Master. Boyo with a big scream, sure. Son, you never get to name anything, so here we go. Big Boyo. Uber survived mass poisoning. Wait, have I gone upper? Yes, I have. What I want to know is why is this game as glitchy as it is? I don't get why this game is so glitchy. How did it happen? Because, like, there's so few animations, really. Like, even the characters don't look like they're part of the world, like they've got their feet on it. As I move like this, the camera shakes, but so do the people. Like, the people lag behind. Look at the raid den. It shakes. It It doesn't look right. It looks even worse there. So, yeah, I don't know. The frame rate's really bad. It is. I'm just surprised it's this bad. Also, I'm just going to continue. Like, it hurts my eyes a bit. Oh, wait, we can't go forward because of the Snorlax. Hello, young man. I'm too tired to walk and my Mudsdale ran away and I have no eyes because you're clearly a young lady, but have you seen him? Okay. Do we take the train? I have nothing to say. Wait, this is Motostoke. That's not correct at all. Fair enough. Okay. Hello, Claire Taylor. Welcome, welcome. Scraggy. Yeah, we used, Actually, to be fair, I haven't used a Scraggy in a while. I'm just trying to think of, like, what other Pokemon can I run? Oh, yes. Rockruff is a fun one. So I run freaking Talonflame all the time. Poyo with leftovers, kinda hilarious. I'm going to be as honest as possible. I use Corviknight at every chance I do. These are my two, like, favourite birds. I'm also just going to change this. To overused. So, the plan is, whenever we beat a gym, we chuck Pokemon into overused, we have to make a sacrifice. Because it means that we keep, like, rotating Pokemon out. Oh, you. It's not called overused because they're powerful. It's just called overused because it means that the teams will constantly be changing. It means I don't sit on the same Pokemon constantly. What are you doing? Would you like to trade your Kanto Diglett for my Torchic? I would love to, but I don't have a Kanto Diglett. Is that not just a Diglett? Why are there always... There's so many overworld Pokemon in this game. Like, the animation only takes them so far. The Noctowl goes to there, and then just doesn't go any further. Wait, did the Noctowl go further? No. That's so weird. So Pidgeot is allowed to go up and down. That's another Snorlax. Okay. There's another Poké-Center here. Oh, I remember. Yeah, no. Because in the 3D games, they are actually this large. What the? Oh, God, I forgot about this. It just warps you down, huh? Is that an Onix? Hey, at least it's a decent size. This is weird. This is weird. Excited for Pokemon Day? Absolutely, it's tomorrow. Also, did I save? No, I did not. I'm doing it now. Doing it now. Snorlax would be taxing on the environment, don't you think? Basically, those big dinos ate leaves all the time. Snorlax is the kind of Pokemon that if it was in the Monster Hunter world, it would be hunted to extinction. Because it would be considered dangerous to the local ecosystem. I'm not so sure about just dropping Snorlax everywhere as blockades. You know? Like, there's just a big old Snorlax, and they just drop them everywhere that we're not supposed to go yet. And that just feels weird. I don't know. Hello, Hackmea. Hello, hello. Or is this a gym, perchance? You came to the Motostoke Stadium. This is where the opening ceremony would take place. Everyone would see the opening. My mom, your mom, everyone's moms. This makes me nervous, seriously. I'm actually really excited. Come on, Davina, it's time for the world to know our names. Alright, the Xenoblade freaking reference. Hello, Gorilla Ball, welcome. What is this game? It's Pokemon Sword and Shield. Look, the place is full of gym challengers. Each of them's a new rival. Let's sign up. No, there's no one here. Hop, you literally said this place is full of people. The only people here are staff. It's got no one is here. If you want to register for the gym challenge, you need an endorsement letter. Delivered the endorsement letter. Fascinating. I mean, I clearly didn't. There was no... Fascinating. This is the first time I've seen an endorsement coming straight from a champion. Well, now will be the second time because I have one too. What? 2 of them? I didn't expect Leon would ever do that. You two must be special. I'm Hop, Leon's brother and the next champion. So basically I'm here because of nepotism. Can you register me, please? Yes, one moment, please. Your registration is complete. The opening ceremony will begin tomorrow. All challengers will have a room at the Budu Hotel nearby, where you can get yelled at by people dressed in very drab pink and black. Yeah, this is what you expect of the gym challenge. We each get our own room. Which is funny because... Is Sword and Shield the only Pokemon League challenge where you were given accommodation after joining it? Because I don't count Scarlet and Violet because you were already going to school there. Interesting. I'm dying to see it. Oh my god, guys, look at this. Look at this building full of freaking people and challengers. They must be all so excited. You need 2 badges to pass. Okay. You're already registered. Okay. Okay. I also finished my French exam. Well done. I absolutely botched my French exam when I was a kid. No joke, we had a verbal French freaking exam. I walked into the room, made everything up, walked out and got a D grade. And I'm not gonna lie, considering I didn't revise whatsoever, I was very happy with that result. There's Team Yell. Marnie's just standing here. What a chic place. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Team Yell's here to help in the final. You'll have to fight us if you want to stop us. We came to the big city so we could cheer on the gym challenger. Davina, which is me, says, I'm ready for this. Didn't we tell you? If you get in our way, you'll face the consequences. Team Yell's about helping a special trainer to overcome gym challenges. We want to ensure that she wins. And now with our help, let's make some noise. Oh, okay. Did I accidentally, sequence skip? French, my condolences. All things considered, it's a neat language. I'ma just tackle it. What else can I really do on my munchlax? It wasn't... No, so the stadium was never full of people, but it at least looked better than it does here. Boo, 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 boo. You could eat berries or something. I don't need to, the leftovers are going mental. Leftovers this early is unfair. Honestly, because there's nothing anyone can do. Wee wee! Hello, Raykov. How you doing, man? Raykov, I had to explain the wheel to Duck because it turns out Duck hasn't been in chat for a while. Of course I'll avenge you, partner. What's better than a battle in a fancy hotel lobby? Not gonna lie, thought Duck died. Duck, are you even aware that I beat Pokemon Odyssey? Are you aware that I beat it? Okay, this is a nick it, so we just tackle. Duck was busy. Oh, I know. I just don't know if the message got across. I also finished my Science Pop quiz. Science Pop? I've never heard that version. Is that a sequel to K-pop Demon Hunters? Science pop. Oh my god. Duck perished. Duck was annihilated. It was all like whack when he exploded. Wait, I didn't expect a check-in to be so eventful. Davina, what's going on? Getting into battles without me? Don't think you're gonna get ahead of me that easily. I need to train too. Come on, Davina, here are your Pokemon. Let's fight again. I'm Hop, one of this year's gym challengers, and the one who'll be the next champion too. You will hear my name from the crowd. The only thing I'll hear is my victory coming, and you're crying about your defeat. Let's fight him again. I mean, yeah, there is a Gigantamax Snorlax. We should be okay. 14 people watching, but only 12 likes? Folks be slipping. Yeah, apparently 2 people, and you know what? I ain't gonna lie, Proudy. One of them's me. I missed. I missed again. Bop. There we go. One of those 14 people was me. Also, can I mention, all things considered with that freaking likes ratio, the likes ratio has been really solid lately. I genuinely do think the amount of likes that we get on the YouTube stream this quickly definitely bolsters the numbers, like 100%. Oh, sorry. I accidentally fast-forwarded for a moment there. What would a regional Snorlax look like? Hang on, is that what we're getting with Pokopia? Does anyone remember the name of the Snorlax in Pokopia? What was it called? Hasn't it got a really clever name? Mosslax, that was it. What a cool name. If that is a grass regional Snorlax, I would love it. I've never seen something so Studio Ghibli. Just the idea of a big old Snorlax covered in grass. Also, firstly, hello Carrie Nail. Welcome, lovely to see you. And everyone joining us for the first time today. Welcome to the stream, we're playing Pokemon Sword and Shield. But if you've seen any gameplay of Pokopia, looks like really good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks so freaking chill. I don't think it's a game that I would stream. Maybe not, I don't know. But it just looks like Animal Crossing meets Minecraft, but like, we already had that in the form of Dragon Quest Builders. And these are the devs of Dragon Quest Builders. I do want it, but it's too expensive. I mean, it's a Switch 2 only game, so... This is the first Pokemon game that's going to be Switch 2 only, by the way. How funny is that? A freaking crafting survival life sim is the first Pokemon game, which is a Switch 2 exclusive. Incredible. What's everyone doing here? Marnie! Nothing. We were just, I know everyone's curious to know about the other challenge participants, but you should show a little more control and respect. I apologise for them. There's some of my fans. They call themselves Team Yell and follow me around rooting for me. I think they let it go to their heads sometimes. Go home now, Yell. And then she vanished too. I bought Five Nights at Freddy's. Really? I've never actually played those games, but I've watched like 10 playthroughs. So do I really need to? You guys are gym challengers, right? For today you can rest, tomorrow will be the opening ceremony. So that's it, Davina, let's rest and tomorrow will be the big day. And now it's the big day. We don't even get to see a room. Also, I completely sequence broke the bit where they're supposed to give you history about this statue. Come on, Davina, the ceremony is now. Oh, wait, you're not going to warp me. YouTube's been doing a better job recently of advertising small creators. They have been. They've been doing a great job with it. And the thing is, if YouTube pushes small creators and gives them subscribers and an audience, that means you're going to get more and more people like climbing the platform. It's the main reason why I'm on here as much as I am. It's because I have slowly but surely started building a freaking community, and I'm really happy about that. Obviously, my stream layout is all over the place compared to a lot of other people, but that's because I'm genuinely pushing to get this as big as I possibly can. Speaking of the devil, Raykov with the 5 gifted memberships going to Special Needs 2. Apparently there's a sequel. Tom Sixon, Alunda Scoring, The Rejects, and Offek Brand. Dark Rolls, and once again, not a single freaking membership goes to Dark. But that does give us back those 5 battle royales which we lost, because I did 5 battle royales yesterday. And of course, chat. Everyone say thank you to Raykov for the 5 gifted memberships. Absolutely love it, bro. That also means I need to spin the wheel 5 times. React, here we go. I'm just going to quickly read. Until now, I'd never sent it straight up start auto-playing a stream of any kind after watching a pre-created video. I was watching a pre-recorded managed TV video and it auto-played into your stream. Really? Yo, that's cool actually, because like, that guy is way bigger than I'll probably be in a long time. So to know that it's working that way, that's kind of cool. That's one of those things where if I'm bigger, then I would communicate with people on that level and like try and collab in some way. But it's tricky. I am still like a nobody. Anyway, we get 5 spins, by the way. Here we go. What's the sound that it makes on Wheel of Fortune? Next feint is a permadeath. Okay, where's my book? Where's my book? I need to write this down. My book is here. I had a Final Fantasy code just on top of it. Michael's been around for like a decade. Do you know what gets me though is I have been around for that long as well, and just I just didn't do this. Damn, permadeath. Yeah, so we're not playing a Nuzlocke, we're playing an overused clause run instead. However, the wheel can cause permadeath to happen. So, permadeath. 1. Next roll. We spin the wheel whenever we get a donation. For every donation we get, minimum spend is $2. Donor decides who gets 10k. Break off. Someone gets 10k. Just give it to them yourself. I'm sure you can figure it out. Spin free. Okay, the next 2 Pokemon deaths are permanent. Never mind. Do the colours of the wheel have any meaning to them? No, however, I would love to do that. This wheel needs adjusting, because we only made it like 2 weeks ago. Reset ROM immediately. And next. Final spin. So long, Munchlax with leftovers. And I now must sell 5 items. Okay, so permadeath is basically the main thing which is sticking around for two deaths. Right. So, what does that mean for us? That means it's like stream restarted. Yes, oh no! I saved it in the town. Hold up. Who said don't forget to save? Someone said don't forget to save. And that's literally what saved the run. Whoever said that has saved Munchlax. I don't remember who said it. I think it was a little while ago. It might have been no, not Demonica. It might have been Joa. I'm going to look a little bit longer and then stop. Yeah, I don't see who sent the message. I'm now actually at the beginning of stream, so that doesn't help. But yeah, it was Joa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Joa. So that literally saved Poyo. That is incredible. All we have to redo are those 2 fights. Yo, hello, Gondom Tanaka. Okay, we need to record. No, we need to do this conversation again. Blah, 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 blah. I love 2004 on the splash screen because that is blatantly a fire red, leaf green, emerald ROM. Yeah, they don't replace that part. This game definitely was not made in 2004 because Sword and Shield didn't come out for another like 15 years after that. Right. But that does mean, thinking about it, that's clip-worthy. You're just clipping everything now. Oh yeah, so if you step forwards, she says something. And she talks to you about the lore of this statue, but if you just step to the left, you completely miss this cutscene. Huh? This isn't the Sword and Shield I remember. No problem, like... Also, why was my her, like, so on point? With, like, a Metal Gear Solid character. Huh? Must have been the wind. Guys, I'm fading into the abyss. Good luck. GG no re. Okay, do you know what? All things considered, Poyo has no attacks. By the way, is this a YouTube-only stream? No, so Carinale, I stream on Twitch as well. Until YouTube gets a better dual stream format, YouTube will only be vertical. However, Twitch is both vertical and horizontal at the same time. Even hit TikTok for 2 days. Yeah, I streamed on TikTok for 2 days, but it was completely pointless. Nobody watches on TikTok. They care more about people randomly sitting there trying to shill their freaking shirts and perfume. But yeah, links to all of my socials and stuff like that, they're also on, they're in the description of a YouTube video. Did anyone even chat in TikTok? Nope. It tells you who joins. It literally tells you every single time someone joins TikTok Live, it will tell you that they've entered chat. And it's so weird. It's really strange. Now I can actually see anything. What are you watching on? May I ask, Carinale? Are you on your PC? Computer. Yes, that's fair then. You know, I appreciate you sticking around on YouTube then, to be honest, because most people that are watching on a computer that stumble into a vertical stream, it's just a nothing. It's a nothing burger. But no, I need to show you this. Okay, I need to show everybody. Duck, I need to show you as well. One of the coolest things that freaking Twitch has done for me is if you're on the Twitch app, right? It looks like this. This makes sense, okay, on Twitch, right? However, I have now been invited to the beta program for portrait streaming on Twitch. And the coolest thing that they do, no joke, coolest thing that they do on Twitch is you don't have to find a second video. You just turn it vertically and boom, it loads it in portrait mode. And this is identical to YouTube. And then you do it again. Boom. Back to horizontal. This genuinely is sick. This is some of the coolest stuff I've seen for a stream freaking update, and you have to be invited to it. You can't just do it. So yeah, very happy with that. And also, don't forget, on vertical, chat's down at the bottom. It's exactly like YouTube. You just open it and you start typing. For me, I have to click a button. I think there's a way to fix it. Oh, you can change chat height. Oh yeah, no, there's a button up here called Classic View. If you tap the screen, it comes up with all of the Twitch settings, and at the top is Classic View. But yeah, it's really cool. Sorry, I just had to let you know that that's how that worked, because you cannot deny, as much as Twitch can be a pain in the ass, that is cool as hell. By the way, I still have YouTube up, partly because I know that helps, partly because I'm just used to having both up. Hey, that's all good, man. I mean, honestly, you seem lovely, and I'm always looking to acquire new people. I say acquire as if, like, you're mine now. But I mean, like, I'm doing what I can to make a sizable community, you know, of just, like, good people that enjoy Pokemon games. So, it's just good to see people that aren't coming in here and spamming 6-7, you know? I remember when I had all the streams up to help with watch hours. Son, you're not supposed to give my strategy away. Do you remember that period where I was fighting to get YouTube monetized, and one of the ways to do it was to get 3,000 watch hours? That is funny. Man, that felt forever ago. It's because it was, I think it was August last year? August, September? I don't have Twitch on my phone, so YouTube forever for me. Gundam, you use, and everybody, use whatever platform you're happy to use. I remember your struggle to 3,000. Yeah. Genuinely, it was such an interesting period for the channel because our main goal was to just get the channel noticed for a certain period of time. And then, of course, the goal beyond that is now just getting that community, you know, getting those followers. Also, thank you for following on Twitch, man. I appreciate it. My follower goal on Twitch is not as, like, ingrained as the one on YouTube. Because on YouTube I've got 2,600 subscribers, whereas on Twitch I've got 350. It's like, it's weird. The numbers are kind of all over the place. But we boomed, absolutely, and I'm looking forward to booming again. Looking to boom once more. The new struggle is turning this into a financial career, like a possible thing that I can actually do. I remember I came in October, so I think you're 1 month off to you playing the gym of mine. We didn't have it in this gym of mine, I don't think. Wonder how many follows you could get with a channel announcement marketing the Twitch. What do you mean exactly by channel announcement? Do you mean, like, talking about the rotate? Because I did put that on Discord. I believe you'll get there one day. Yeah. I went round my friend's house on Tuesday night, and, like, we had this moment where we were just talking about, like, how financially viable streaming is. It's not for everybody. Trust me, it's not for everybody. However, we were talking about, like, what would it be if I went up to all of my, like, close friends and all of my family members and just said, everyone sign up to the membership program and just donate a $5 a month? Would that suddenly make the job more financially viable? Because it is impressive. It's kind of like I think it's just silly. It's like, I don't want to turn off super chats, but if you ask me, I genuinely do believe that Twitch subs and YouTube memberships are so much more powerful than a super chat ever can be. Like, do you remember that time Sonu last year literally donated 50 subs? That was crazy. That was mental. This gym of mine has been a thing for a while now. I have insights into this for a YouTuber I moderate for. Do you want the good news or the bad news? Go for it, because if anything, it's probably news I've heard before. Good luck, Cody. Hope you're feeling better soon, mate. I guess, Raykov, what you mean about like marketing for the Twitch is, do you mean like posting specifically on the YouTube channel? I could make an update video, I guess. So this YouTuber, I believe, has 250k subs on YouTube and they're constantly overdrafting. But do you mean like they're in their bank's overdraft? Alright, opening ceremony. Yo, where's your nose? Where's your nose? I know you've got a wicked nose. Spooky kid. Oh, these two are here. And these two are here. What if I leave? Oh, I have to get in line. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Rose, chairman of the Pokémon Company. I know that everyone gathered here and everyone watching from home have all been waiting for this big moment. It is my pleasure to announce that finally the Galar Region Gym Challenge will now begin. Yes, the Gym Challenge. Participants must defeat the 8 gym leaders and gather 8 gym badges to prove their skills as a trainer. Only the most worthy will have the honour of challenging the greatest champion in history. Now I would like to invite the gym leaders to show themselves. Oh, Twitch is currently in an ad break. I'm just going to pause what we're doing for a moment. I'm just going to stare at chat. Also, Karen Hill, what was the good news? Anastasia. Yeah, the main thing which I always remember about this person in particular is the fact that they're old and they have a big nose. Base to pause for an ad? Yes, so Twitch specifically, if you want to stop pre-roll ads, you need to roll 3 minutes of ads every hour. And so I just have a 3-minute ad break every 60 minutes. So I just go, bam, you know, I just wait. It's a great time to go piss and go get a drink. Go sniff some air, go touch some grass. Go jump in the hamster wheel for 3 minutes. Power the economy. No, I don't need to. I just finished my coffee. Next ad break, I'll probably go grab a can of Coke Zero. And I know it's Coke Zero. I know I usually have Pepsi Max. But I went to a different store at the beginning of the week. A store that doesn't sell caffeine-free Pepsi freaking Max. And so Dave in the corner going, go, Loik, go! What are you doing, Loik? Why am I encouraging you? Very busy today and tomorrow with stock takes. Yo, to Monica! Someone was literally asking for you a minute ago. Who was that? Who was it that was asking when is Demonica going to be here? It was like Sheila or something like that. I was zooming on a hamster wheel. Yeah, exactly. Run on the hamster wheel. Power my computer. Have you heard of a strange bounty thing for Marvel Rivals? No, I have not, son. It was Sheila. Yeah, it was Sheila, I think. But literally, they were just like, does anyone know when Demonica's turning up? Apparently, you've either got a friend or a fan. But yeah, Demonica with the stock takes. Stock takes are a freaking nightmare. Please tell me you're not doing it overnight. You probably are. Overnight stock takes suck. I've done my fair share of them, mate. I've even not hosted one, but I've been like the deputy to hosting one. Somebody else hosted it, and then I did the like second level management of it. Basically, someone made a website paying people to throw games, look into it. I'm not shocked in the slightest, because I've had that in Overwatch in nearly every single game. Every single game, someone will AFK for like 2 minutes. It's very weird. No, luckily not overnight. God, you're lucky to get away with that one, because seriously, it's overnight for me. It will always be turn up at 10 PM, go home at like 10 in the morning. Wow, the ads took almost exactly as long as it took for me to do this. Did you find your Prime sub? Oh. Is that Prime? No, it's not. It's just a standard sub. Yo. Thank you so much, Cameronale. I appreciate it. I very much do. You know what? Also, don't forget that our Discord exists if you're ever curious. But thank you so much for the sub. Also, that hecking. Here we go. I've got so many things overlaying that for some reason. That adds another battle royale. And also, Opal looks so weird in this game. Yeah, well, of course, its name was Opal. But yeah, they've got a weird. They're missing their nose. It throws me off. Hang on. We spin the wheel. We spin the wheel for the sub. 12-hour stock take. Yeah, screw that. How? What? Why is it 3 in a row? Are we nuzlocking now? Are we just nuzlocking now? We now have 3 Pokemon that are susceptible to permadeath. How is it? I have spun this wheel 6 times. 50% of it has been permadeath. That is wild. Okay, anyway, it sounds like my freaking Pokemon are all evolving in my back pocket, so let's continue. Yeah, we might as well just be doing a freaking Nuzlocke at this point. It's great. Accidental Nuzlocke. It's not accidental. You guys with your little donations and your massive donations are telling me to Nuzlocke this game. Yeah, I did say earlier at the beginning of stream that I wasn't Nuzlocking. Now, I would like to invite the gym leaders to show themselves. The Fighting Farmer, he's a grass-type fighter. Milo, the Raging Wave Nessa, the ever-burning Man of Fire Kabu. Someone put him out, he's on fire. The Galar Karate Prodigy, nobody's better with fighting types than Bee. Why did she get more? The Silent Boy of Mystery, Alisa, friend of ghost types. And the Master of Fantastic Theatre, fairy-type user Opal. Did everybody get an introduction like this in the original? I don't remember it. The Hard Rock Crusher, welcome to Rock-type Master Gordy. The Ice Court Professional, Ice-type Master Melanie. And last but not least, the Tamer of Dragons, it's Raihan, the top gym leader. Unfortunately, we're missing one, but these are the gym leaders that we are proud to call our own. It's funny to say that, considering there are currently 9 people standing there, and yet we're still saying we're missing someone. Gen 10, for some reason, has 10 freaking gym leaders. Just 4 of them switch out. Is this sword or shield? I actually have no idea, but we only saw Zamazenta at the beginning. We didn't see Zacian. There are version exclusive gym leaders. Yeah, I know, but this game doesn't really specify which version it is. So there's allegedly 10 gym leaders in this region. One more would have a full football team. It's both and neither. Exactly. It's both and neither, and I am confused. Have a good one, everyone. Remember to like and subscribe. Absolutely. Guys, if you haven't liked the YouTube and subscribed to the channel yet, what you doing? What you doing? Support small streamers. Yo, honestly, I've made one change to my Twitch auto mod, and it is perfect. I have found all of the common phrases that the bots use. So, mods, obviously Proudy and Sun, you both probably saw it right then and there. It no longer appears in chat. The auto mod will hold it and then ask us if it's okay to post it. We just say no, and it vanishes like it never happened. So long, Stream Boo. It's very funny. No more Stream Boo for me, it's gone. I've made your jobs easier by replacing you with robots. Very nice. Do you know what is actually, like... I don't really consider it in that much interesting a topic, but... No, the AI takeover. Basically that. Isn't it interesting? Wait, is it ads for something called Stream Boo? Yes, so you typed the word Stream Boo and it captured you. Like a monkey from Ape Escape. You've been captured. I need that as an animation. I need that as a freaking stream react. I need to press the button. No, so just saying stream boo doesn't do it? Apparently. Oh no, mods can say whatever the hell they want. Okay, never mind, that's funny. But yeah, no, being replaced by robots feels topical. It is really topical, but can we also discuss the fact that we have been doing things. We've been creating programs and stuff to automate stuff, like, constantly. That's like a big part of programming and coding. We're now at a point where AI is just making the code for us. So in a way, what's happening is we, as humans, built code to make our lives easier, and now we have built a code that is automatically making new code. So we're at a point where the AI takeover has been happening for the last like 2 decades. It's just now the AI can talk back, and it's very strange. AI is evolving, it's crazy. I think the bots prioritize low-viewed streams. Yes, they do. Because low-view streams don't know how to protect themselves. Take over these nuts! Oh! Hello, Luke Lee. I hope you're doing alright. Hey, the Snorlax is gone. You know, that changes everything. Oh yeah, we do have a laugh track thingy. Okay, well, that thinks we're gonna lose Ronaldo. I can see it happening. 3 other Pokemon need to perish before Ronaldo does. That's all I'm gonna say. Go on, Crash. Technology will always make obsolete some jobs. It's only relevant when it's my job. True. Well, this is starting to feel like Generation 1 suddenly. There you are. I've been waiting. Let's have a battle. You and me will get in a bit of training. Alright. It's so weird when we respond. Because even in Gen like 8, that never happened. I knew you'd be up for it. We've got to stay keener than anyone else if we want to steal the spotlight from our rivals. Big brain idea. Grab 3 Chewtle and put them at the front of your party. Do you just want me to kill turtles? Nah, we're going to take it seriously. Okay, you are going to get nuzzled and then bitten to death. I see your future. God, this game's such a weird mismatch of generational things. It really is. There is a part of me... I don't want to say for certain just yet, but there is a part of me that doesn't want to finish this. The Gen 4 music is jarring. Yeah. Part of me kind of is just like... Do I continue? We could vote on it. Maybe we'll do a vote at the weekend. Maybe we'll do a vote at the weekend. It just feels like... It just feels really amateur. There are some really small freaking games that we've played. Do I just sat Crash? I think we sat Crash, let's be real. But yeah, there have been some really small romhacks and fangames that we've played, in all honesty. And I find this one weird that it's as popular as it is. Like, the music is all over the place. The game runs really poorly. I don't want to lose Tengu. I don't want to lose Poyo. Do I lose Guna? Dude's got a quad weakness to be punched. Let's get Celia's up and running, baby. Celia has cooked on her romhack. She had a bunch of updates recently. I'm very curious to see how that is. It needs tuning. It reminds me of this gym of mine, but also needed a few cheeks, but nothing like this. See, what's really odd is this gym of mine, you could tell... Oh, hang on. Where did my counter go? My channel analytics just stopped working. That was weird. But yeah, this gym of mine felt amateur, but in like a I drew this on MS Paint kind of way. Rather than like I'm running this game on suboptimal hardware kind of way, you know. Oh, you taunted me so I can't throw sand in your eyes. Get punched, stupid. Genuinely, a normal dark type is so funny because it is quad weak to literally being punched. As much as Obstagoon is a funny Pokemon, there is something even funnier about it just dying to just to a punch. A human could walk over, kick it, and it would die immediately. Okay, I think Ronaldo just needs to get in there now. I kind of want to keep Rockruff. Maybe today is the day we look at a ROM we've been scared to start to see if we like it. What are you saying? I see that you're in the Fire Red Leaf Green category on Twitch. Don't most streamers just stick themselves in the newest game when it comes to Pokemon? Not necessarily, because if I just start myself in Legends ZA, I'm definitely not playing that. But if I stick myself in Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Emerald, then at least, like, technically I'm not wrong. This game is based on Fire Red. This game is Fire Red's engine. I see the most romhacks in Fire Red, Leaf Green. Yeah, so from my understanding, the community puts everything into Fire Red, Leaf Green. That's where all the Ironmon runs are. Even though they're all playing Emerald. No, they are playing Fire Red, Leaf Green, aren't they? Huh. Why is Chloe messaging me? Oh no, Chloe's messaging me because I sent her a voice note earlier. Our house got invaded by one of the local cats, and Theo just decided to just sit there. They were both loafing in the hallway, but I needed to bring my blanket. I needed to bring my rail and blanket through. They were just in my way and wouldn't move. Cheeky bastards. Celia's romhack's really well built. Fair enough. Oh yeah, again, just kick the sheep and it dies. Hilarious. I hate voice notes. Weirdly enough, I never voice note between guys, but if I'm talking to a girl, weirdly enough, voice notes happen a lot more often. That might just be part of, like, I don't even know, just friend groups, I suppose. Men just don't voice note people. I'm playing the same romhack currently and I got to the second gym already. Yes, but how many times have you reset? Oh, hang on. Okay. Why was the background the battle background? Voice notes, yeah, on your phone, like on Instagram and that. You just send like voice messages. But yeah, no, I've known plenty of girls that sent me voice notes, but I don't know a single guy that does. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. Specifically me and Mason. But that's because we make stupid noises in most of our voice notes and they're not actually English most of the time. Most of the time, we are making monkey noises. Does he even count? Exactly. Let's have a look. But yeah, there's no punishment for being in the wrong category. I feel like when someone says, hey, I want to watch someone playing Pokemon, they just search Pokemon and click the first one. That is true. I am curious. Let me do a very quick curiosity search. Get Jar Jar off my screen. Here we go. React. There's nothing on here that I'm worried about. Look, Odd Crow is streaming again. Dude is always streaming, and this is pretty much like a new one. But if we search, I literally only watch alpharad on here. Pokemon. So if we just search Pokemon, what obviously comes up as the official Pokemon channel, the TCG and Pokemon Go. None of the games do. I hate this Roblox button. Twitch, do better. So we go browse. And then search Pokemon. I mean, you can't search that there. Maybe you just look for the first Pokemon game that appears. So I suppose it's Heart Gold Soul Silver, actually. So, may contain sexual themes. It's Pokemon. Whatever. There's no one in here, really. There's like one person with the community, and then just a couple of people playing games. But I think they are all playing Heart Gold Soul Silver. Obviously, I'm not doing this to prove a point. I'm literally doing this to research, because it's just interesting. What else is there? Where's the next Pokemon game that appears? I'm shocked Shadowverse has got this many viewers. I could have sworn the latest game got review bombed. Animals, aquariums, and zoos. Twitch really ain't for gaming anymore, is it? Am I dumb? Have I just not seen another Pokemon game yet? Yeah, this game is awesome, by the way. Check out the demo for Vampire Crawlers. That game kicks ass. I voice note people when I can't type because my hands have shit on them. Awesome! So are we just saying then that because I get more voice notes from girls, a lot of it is because they're actually doing something, whereas the guys just aren't? The guys are all actively doing nothing. So they've got hands free to type. I'm struggling to find a single Pokemon game. Whatever happened to that demo you touched that was basically Alien Isolation? I never managed to get people together to play it. Hey, Legends EA, it took this long for us to find Legends EA. Damn. 108 viewers here. What's this guy doing? What you... Sexual themes. You're playing Pokemon. Looking at it, all of these people are playing Legends EA. This person's doing trades on every game. This is like a mess, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah. Run and bun virtue, fair enough. Run and bun. Is it weird? This looks like a skill tree. You don't have the Pokemon tag on Twitch, hilariously? What do you mean? Is there a tag I'm missing? I didn't even think you could... Yeah, but you can't search it. Oh no, you can search it, but everyone in here is playing Pokemon. Maybe I should just add it, see what happens. That's funny. But yeah, anyway, let's fire red. Here we go, so 495 viewers. And basically everyone in here is just playing different things. Hey, look at me! Look at this boy! Only one dual streaming. Also, ChatGPT plays Pokemon. Okay. Sorry, I'm not here to like point out people doing stupid shit. I'm just curious. Yeah, so I could easily add that tag. If I'm using Nair, I have to sit there with it on my skin for 15 minutes, and if I try to type on my phone, there's going to be a disaster, so I use voice messages. I see. Understood. Yeah, isn't it kind of cool that Oddcrow is like the biggest person in this category today? He's a good guy, I like him. Anyway. Back to GBA, but I can very easily add another tag. Yo guys, you should watch that streamer, Dave THM. He's quite cool, actually. Anyway, I'm going to do Pokemon, but with a capital P. And I'm also going to do Pokemon as a tag, however, with the funky E. There we go, you do both. Incredible. Anyway, let's continue playing. Why did they replace Cyndaquil with Tepig in Pokemon Legends EA? It's Peter. Because that's your name. It's because Cyndaquil already got a new form in Legends Arceus, whereas the other two didn't. And then Tepig also was just like, it kind of just rolled in there, you know? Now I just feel bad for... No, Samurott got one. Now I just feel bad for Serperior. Calling it. Legends Johto, the story about the tower burning down, and one of the starters is Snivy. Calling it now. Literally, what day is it? Today is the 26th of February, 2026. Legends Johto, the grass starter will be Snivy. If they ever relinquish Megas again, I'm going to be pissed. Megas will not appear in Generation 10. They will appear for the first ranked season of Champions, and then they'll vanish for good. And we'll never see them again. Cyndaquil's been in Legends Arceus. Yeah, exactly. Superior needs love. He has so few things going for it. I know. The best thing Superior's got for it, funnily enough, is Contrary. And I can't use that ability whatsoever. I'm so bad with Contrary. I'm not used to turning things upside down. Just what I'd expect from my rival. Our gym challenge starts right now here in Motostoke. Although the first gym leader will have to challenge us in a town way far off from here. Still, you better believe I'm going to keep on winning my way to the championship match. Galar, meet our next champion from the town of Postwick Hop. Bro just freaking Goku instant transmissioned away. I'm sorry, this Pokemon like Red music has been burned into my brain. Also, who died? Because now my girl Meganium will be stuck without the ability ever to get another form. I know, right? Also, can we also agree that Mega Z Pokemon are a little silly? Isn't it kind of funny? Oh yeah, hang on. Name. Dead. Permadead. So long, Crash, who picked up one full heal, and Guna, who picked up an antidote, because you both had pickup, you stupid dogs. And I didn't decide on who the third death should be yet. I'm so with it with the Z Mega Edge. Yeah, but some of them are just weird. Like, explain to me why there's obviously, spoilers for Legend ZA's Mega Dimension DLC. If you're not aware of it, I'm just gonna quickly say something. Some of the new Megas in that game. Gonna say something about it. I'm gonna hold my hand up. If you want to mute, I'm gonna hold my hand up, and then the moment that we're done with it, I'm gonna put my hand back down, okay? Simple as that, okay? 3, 2, 1. So why the hell is it called Mega Absol Z when it could just be Mega Absol X and Mega Absol Y? They could just change its name. Like, I'm just confused by that one. Same as Garchomp. Mega Garchomp Z. Not Mega Garchomp X and Mega Garchomp Y. Very weird. They are naturally faster than Xerneas. Anyway, put my hand down now. Spoilers gone. Everyone just left chat instead. No, Guna is dead. Yeah, but we can find a new Guna. I'm probably not going to catch him, to be fair. I'm going to beat him up. I guess someone just wants to let me know when the spoiler talk is done. I put my hand up and down. That's all I did. Of course I've set this guy out. Anyway, just moving on from that conversation. It wasn't really that necessary to begin with. That haunting, that is really specific if that's true. I think once the game is out for a year, we'll actually be able to talk about spoilers like more freely, but that was just one of those things where it's just like, why? Putting your hand up to signify when the spoiler talk was going on was legit of you, thank you. 100% agree. I just think it's one of those questions where it's like, I don't actually want chat to give me an answer, I just wanted to say something. But there's, I don't know if anybody watches, like, the old co-optional podcasts, or the Geekenders at the moment, but they do the exact same thing, where they put a sticker on screen. I just wanted to put my hand up, because I don't have access to a sticker right now. What's a Can I just mention 151 speed is hilarious, and we're not using Machop. I'm sorry, we've run Machop too many times. I am going to harden. Oh, my nuts have been karate chopped. Oh, right in the nuts. Oh, right in the seed up. And now we bide and hope and pray that it keeps swinging. Uh-oh. 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 Unleash. Welcome back. I don't usually, talk spoilers about anything, to be fair, because I hate them as well. You are going to just karate chop again. I was looking into the most popular Pokemon categories. Ooh, thank you. I could only do so much research myself. Time for a meeting at work. So long, Proudy. Do you know what I kind of love? Can I love? Is it okay if I love? Do I have your permission? I love the fact that I've snuck chat onto screen here. Because now YouTube can say bye. YouTube can talk to Twitch now. How cool is that? I only did it because I added vertical Twitch. That's the only reason I added this here. Top Hat is a robot and cannot love. What is love? Ooh, I do not use Sizzlipede, ever. That would be neat. The one thing that gets me about Sizzlipede, though, isn't Sizzlipede hard counted by Colossal? Like, how can you be this hard counted within its own generation? Dude can't deal with rock types, and Colossal is a fire type. There's nothing Sizzlipede can do to it. The Heart Gold Soul Silver is literally one multi-stream with 4 streamers that's making up like 99% of the viewers. That is silly. So it's just a bunch of guys just playing the game at the same time. They ever found an Undertale Pokemon game? No, we can't just use that as an excuse for me to add avatars. Because, yes, there's an Undertale game. There's also a Yu-Gi-Oh! One. Do I have to add Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters? Hello, Camel. Welcome to stream. The viewers are low, but the ratio is good. Honestly, the ratio is wild. The 18 likes to the freaking 15 viewers. The only thing I'm gonna say, YouTube, Twitch almost has more viewers than you. I'm just putting that out there. Speaking of multi-streaming the same game and stuff like that, is your wife blonde? No. I was so tempted to start up an archipelago, and I very much might do it. The only problem is I'm a freaking Pokemon channel. So if I get other people to play the archipelago with me, they gotta play different games. But that would also mean that you guys will want to watch every single person who's streaming. And I think it's such a neat idea. Sizzlipede, I'm gonna call him... I'm gonna call him Pepperami. Is that how you spell it? Is that actually how you spell it? Oh, I think it is, actually. Oh, hell yeah, I got that right the first time. You guys have Pepperamis where you live, right? It's the spicy Pepperami. Oh, finally, we're getting broken attack now. Spell what? Do you not have Pepperamis in your country? I wrote it and then I thought, hang on a minute, this might only be British food. What if it's only British? He's probably doing a survey, just going around asking everyone if they like blonde women. That's so specific. No one, you've never heard of pepperami? Hang on. Hang on. Images. I'll just show you an image. Yeah, this image will do. Here you go. You guys never seen pepperami before? They look really weirdly phallic in this image, but I don't think they're usually this rounded tipped. Basically, it's a stick of pepperoni, and you get varying, like, flavors and, like, versions of it. So you get the original one, you get the hot, spicy one, you get this ridiculously hot, spicy one, and then you get one which is just made of chorizo. It is not beef jerky. We have jerky as well. That's a completely different product. This is Slim Jims. What's a Slim Jim? Hang on. What is a Slim Jim? It might just be a Slim Jim. No, it's processed meat. Okay, hang on. What meat is a Slim Jim made out of? Beef! Do you know what, co-pilot? Thank you so much for being, simple with me. Do you know what? I did not know that it was cured pork. So it's technically different. But there we go. I hope we all learned something today. Jerky's basically dry meat, so I guess it applies to all. Yes. If there's one thing that the British people like to do, where the freaking hell am I, by the way? I look like I'm walking around on a giant, like, dry biscuit. Yeah, if there's one thing that the British like to do, it's pork scratchings, where we will literally we will cook a pork joint, remove the skin, and then sell the meat, and then let the skin dry and cool, then smash it and put it in a bag and sell that. That's a pork scratching, basically. I don't think I want to use Greedent, but it is an option. Now I need to go walk into a gas station so I can figure out what our version of that is called, because it's bugging me now. Someone said Slim Jim, but that's as close as I think we're gonna get without, like, someone actually going to go get one. Crispy pig cakes, you can't just call it a cake. It's not a cake. It's a packet of crisps. Oh god, both my fire guys are dealt with. Okay, never mind. I don't want to lose my fire guys. I want to use my funny bug. I'm gonna just tackle it. Imagine avoiding Christmas that hard. Poyo hates generosity. I don't know if we have that here, but I do have Sans Undertale. What? It may be a Slim Jim branded product, but not a Slim Jim. The only thing I know Slim Jim from, to be fair, is freaking Macho Man Randy Savage. Freaking, oh yeah, step into a Slim Jim. I'm British, that's all I know. I just got Poyo killed. Alright, you're not so long, Poyo. I actually thought it would survive that, no joke. Hey look, Iron Bundle. It's Iron Bundle, but now. I suppose I could have just sent out Ronaldo and hit Ember. We could have Papyrus. Papyrus isn't a Pokemon. Papyrus isn't a confirmed Pokemon, whereas Sans is. Okay, well, luckily, we are dealt with. Gossifleur. See, it's a shame. I like Gossifleur's design. I don't like Eldegoss's design. It looks like a nice, like, regal Pokemon. Almost like a princess plant. And then it just turns into just this messy freaking weed. It's one of those things where, like, a Pokemon just straight up changes to something else. By the way, I will have those leftovers. Thank you very much. Bag. 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 Thank you, everybody, for your items. I might as well get the birds out. Nuzlocke is over. Exactly. We can now finally continue playing. As of right now, I have 3 potential fire types on the team. Freaking Generation 4, eat your arse out. I meant to say heart, but for some reason arse just fell into my mouth. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Somebody help. Get it out. I don't like where I am. It's dark in here. I'm tired. Can I just mention now, I'm quite tired. Somebody donate. We need more deaths. Somebody donate a YouTube membership to Duck. He really needs it. Can you not hear bro like crying? Also, doesn't Sizzlipede look like really bald to anyone else? Oh, you are screwed. I'm gonna send out a bird. Arse frequently falls into my mouth too, Dave. Don't worry. The context is you're not falling into the arse is falling into you. Damn, I really need to stop laying on the ground. I need to just stop that. I didn't need to stop. As weirdly as it is, I might pronounce it arse, but I don't spell it with an R, not myself. Sometimes, genuinely, you guys remind me of how British I am. Yo, Nathan with the membership going to Ashley Boasso. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to choke on my own spit and die. But that is another battle royale. 30 battle royales again. What a lovely, beautiful round number. And before we continue, spin the wheel. How many are we going to get? How many are we going to get? Swap out a party member until the next gym. Okay, Nathan, choose someone in my party. I can't use them till we beat in a gym. Which, to be fair, does mean that they can't be overused. So it's a Slim Jim monster that I'm thinking of. I can only assume that that's just like it's thicker, if you know what I mean. Oh god. Need a party member to swap out? Not necessarily. I can just change it to... I can just box them for a bit. One of the birds. Which bird? Choose either the firebird or the steel bird. I can't throw rocks yet. Not baby doll eyes. I think it's also made differently, but thicker is the main distinction. Fair enough. The thing is, I have visited I have visited America once before. I went to Portland, and I remember getting a gas station freaking corn dog. That was weird. They were okay, to say them. But yeah, that was basically the best I could really describe it. It was alright. I lived on a diet of Mountain Dew and Skittles. And the number of times we ordered freaking Domino's. Fortunately, I don't have much leftover money. I want that mod very much. No one is forced to donate a penny to the channel. But I will always appreciate it. And I will spin wheels. And I will do battle royales. And also, I'm gonna be doing membership content soon enough. I forgot what my members content was until literally like 2 days ago. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I was planning. I've only given like a $5. Yeah, that's all good, mate. I have no problem with it. Like I said, I don't force people to do anything. Why Portland? Because I was interested. Basically, I did it for love. And that trip made me realize I didn't actually like her. So when I left, I was like, oh, uh-oh. Do you know how's not a bad shout? I mean, quite literally, it's not a bad shout. There are worse shouts out there. You could definitely make different noises. Boom. Anyone else here have cuties where they are? What do you mean by cutie egg rolls? What is a cutie egg roll? Thing is an egg roll any different to a Scotch egg? I found 10 Zygarde cells. Alright, hell yeah. Freaking multi-pack. Very different, I see. One of my favourite snacks, savoury specifically. Have you really never had an egg roll? Probably not. Actually, I would literally have to search it. Also, I can't use you because if I get punched, I die. Yeah, you're a dark type right now. Get out of there. If you get punched, you die. I'll shift one of the birds in a moment. Hang on. Google egg roll. What's an egg roll? We probably have our own version. That's a spring. No, that's a spring roll. What's the difference between a spring roll and an egg roll? American Chinese cuisine. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hang on. No, there's literally a bit here. Hang on. The egg roll is a variety of a deep-fried appetizer served in American Chinese restaurants. It's a cylindrical, savory roll with shredded cabbage, chopped meat, or other fillings inside a thickly wrapped wheat flour skin. Despite its name, egg rolls generally do not contain egg. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so here we are. The origins of the egg roll are unclear and remain disputed. Egg rolls are very similar to, but distinct from, spring rolls served in mainland China. So over here in the UK, we get spring rolls. We don't get egg rolls, we get spring rolls. Apparently it is basically just a spring roll with different ingredients. Fair enough. Yeah, there's a lot of differences. They are different. Okay, well, yeah, it's because one of them's American. One of them's American Chinese, the other one is Chinese Chinese. Also, a hoisin spring roll is nuts. A hoisin dock spring roll, those things go nice. You get yourself a hoisin dock spring roll and you dip it in that freaking sauce. I ain't getting takeout till Sunday, but at this point, I'm half tempted to get Chinese. No, my latest addiction. No, this is dangerous, okay? My latest addiction is freaking chicken gyozas. Oh my god, do those things go hard. Yo, do you still get called Jack Sparrow? Yarr, maybe perhaps I do. I got a sword. Also, it's not Jack Sparrow, it's Jack Spearow. Which, to be fair, when I changed my name to Dave THM instead of Top Hat Massacre, I need you to know that Jack Spearow was so close to being my name. I was going to start dressing up as a pirate, because my girlfriend can literally make it. She can make me the outfit. It's like comparing a burrito to a wrap. That's fair. How do you know what? Checking out the Dex nav inside a building. Did you say chicken gnocchi? No. No, I said chicken gyoza. Yeah, steel bird, go away. You have been boxed for the moment. It's Jack Swallows. No, wrong bird. It has to be Pokemon related. If it was Jack Swallows, it would be closer to Jack Swellows. Also, yes, Jack Swallows is in jail. Don't worry. Don't worry, I got the joke. Look at youngster Calvin. Speaking of Spearow. Again, just nothing that Tengu can fight. Or Jack Swalot. The dumb part about this is every single one of them was a bird. What are they running? Spearow, that was it. I just completely forgot what we were looking at. I need this puppy to learn a rock move. It was actually impossible to spell gyozas. They are so good. Chicken gyozas are delicious. I haven't had a dumpling in a while, actually. I think they're okay. Dumplings could be... I think dumplings could be better, but it really depends on where you buy them from. Some places give you the most, like, soggy dumplings ever, and they are fierce. They are not nice. The captain summons the burb. Yeah, what if we just summoned, like... There is a ring of, captains. And they're all named after different freaking Pokemon birds. Jack Spearow, Jack Swellow, Jack Wingle, but they're all called Jack. Oh, nice pursuit, you twat. How many times has the game crashed? Twice. Again, this thing just dies to a burn. It'll be fine. This Spearow is tanky. Jack Swallow is not a bird. It's not a bird. Does anyone here recognize the name LA Knight? I'm afraid not. At least I don't. Didn't it fix after you changed the button layout? The lag did, for the most part. The really bad lag did. The game still lags, just not as badly. Also, I can't fast forward this game, otherwise it literally breaks it. Do I save the game and then just fast forward it to show you? We need to do something silly. Prove it, exactly. I'm gonna fast forward and break the game. Dave has a soundboard. My Stream Deck has not loaded in a while. It needs an update. I just keep pushing it. I keep pushing it away. How about Bianca Belair? That name rings a bell, but no. Right, so if we fast forward, slowly but surely, the game will break. The game doesn't know how to act when we fast forward too much. It might be okay for now, but give it a bit. Interesting, and last one, Jey Uso. Nope. That name doesn't ring a bell at all. Often makes me wonder if I'm uncultured or not. Alright, the worst part was the wild area. Speeding up the wild area is really bad. It's not going to do it now, is it? It's not going to crash. Hey, Pikachu! Dude's just holding his hand up. They're all professional wrestlers. From what era? Because it might... Those three WWE wrestlers, they got doing Slim Jim ads since Randy Savage is long since dead. That's why. It's because we don't do Slim Jims over here, so I've never seen those ads. Okay, the fast forward is not breaking. Who are dealing? The only reason I know about the Randy Savage ones is just because of how, like, that's the one that got overseas. The rest of them, I don't think did. Also that, and I don't really pay attention to them nowadays. There are current wrestlers in the late 20s and 30s. The only wrestlers I'm aware of at the moment... See, I don't keep up with it anymore. I used to. These embers don't work. Hang on. Gotta hit it with a bird move. Yeah, John Cena, obviously. I almost said Ryan Reynolds. Who's the one that's got R at the start of both of his names? Apparently everyone thought he was crap for a while, until he eventually had a character arc. Roman Reigns. Do you know what? Thank you for knowing exactly what I was trying to get at. That's one which I know. And then that American that does the Japanese one. Kenny Omega. That one. The dude that really likes Street Fighter. Also, Kinsey, I'm not ignoring you. I literally didn't see anything you said. I've got a joke for you. Where can you buy Dragon-type toys at Hacks R Us? Okay, that was funny. Well done. You could have stopped short with the till he finally had character. I've watched a bunch of like Super Eye Patch Wolf videos on modern wrestling. So he did an entire like hour-long video on Roman Reigns, and that's how I'm aware of him. Kenny Omega I'm aware of because of Maximilian Dude, because Kenny Omega likes Street Fighter. And of course I watch Max, so that's come up a couple of times, especially since Kenny did the trailer for Season 3's DLC for Street Fighter 6, which is quite good. And then the other one I said, which I've already forgotten. Ooh, Clink. Do I catch Clink? I've never used this guy before. I forgot who the other one was, which I said, but you know what I mean. I watched wrestling back when Undertaker and Kane were like big names, and back when The Rock was doing it. Okay, it killed it. Never mind. The gears go round once more. One day maybe we'll use the freaking gears. Hello, Hermit. Lovely to see you, man. This game so far has been really weird because, it says it's Sword and Shield, but we keep running into Pokemon that just, I like shorts. Okay. But you're wearing a skirt. Where's Glameow? Wait for gears, like nano gears? Now the gears are churning. I wasn't looking to make a wrestling discussion, to be clear. I was just looking at this Slim Jim webpage, like, I know who these are, and I like two of them, but no one's going to know who these people are. That's fair. I just don't know, I just don't know modern sport people. Like, at all. I don't look into these things. The only reason that our reboot is called Ronaldo is because someone wanted it to be called that. Last time I ever saw anything about Ronaldo, he was in a Mr. Beast video, and that was the last one I ever watched. All of you on about wrestling have aged yourselves. It was dead in the 2000s. But that's why a lot of people watch the Japanese one, because like there's a bunch of people which have moved over to it. AFK for a bit, no problem, son. Enjoy the warmth. The warmth of a relaxing shower. I had an awesome bath yesterday. I am the kind of person that would take a bath with a bar of chocolate and a can of Pepsi just because it increases the mood. An attack that changes type depending on the user's location. Yeah, also damage as well. I want nothing to do with that. They really do not teach Nuzleaf anything, do they? The birds stop. The birds just stop. They don't continue. They kind of just begin and end. Light a candle, get some bubbles, and Epsom really does the mood. One of my favorites is, there is this coconut bath salt, which is very nice. If I ever have, like, an excess of money, I treat myself with that. Ooh, another opportunity for a Clink, and it's even weaker this time. The Tengu. You won't one-shot it, will you? Critical hit. Never mind, do you know what? Clink, kind of squishy, actually. Awesome. Alright, we catch this. I need a name for the gears. Oh, Twitch, you're about to get hit by an ad break. Don't worry, I'm catching this. That's all I'm doing. So long, Hermit. Lovely seeing you. Name it useless. No, there's more to it. It's a set of gears. He's so lovely. Mechamaru. Hang on, isn't Gundam Mechamaru is a very annoying name for me now because that's the name of Nikomaru when he becomes a robot, but it's also the name of a JJK character. So I know for a fact that one person's probably saying name it Mechamaru after the big guy, but are also saying name it Mechamaru after the dude that never got a chance. Why not? It's tricky. How does that work? Isn't it also a Naruto character? No, but you're close. You are close. There is a something Maru. Why does it have plus as an ability? Who allowed this? Why does it only know Vice Grip and Charge? These are terrible moves. Shikamaru's from Naruto. Yes. Fuck Raikou. Why are we talking about Raikou? Aren't its two abilities plus and minus? Well, on a Clink, that just sounds wrong. Why would that be its abilities? Ah, it gets plus, minus, and clear body. But if you ask me, those abilities are terrible on a Kling Clang. Why would it do that? Such a weird Pokemon. I've never known. Its stats aren't even terrible. It's like budget Steelix. Also would not have expected this thing to be a physical attacker. Clear body's a hidden ability, yes. Right, bear with me for just a moment. Twitch is still currently on a break. I'm going to grab a can of cola, so back in a second. Won't be a moment. Oh, baby. Huzzah! Jeez, I need a nap. No joke, after stream, I'm probably just going to throw myself in bed for a bit. I think I need a freaking nap. It's okay. Alright. That was perfect timing. Playing a game, Dave, and I encountered a Raikou that is at 1 HP and has broken out my ball for 2 hours. That is extraordinarily unlucky. What's the green circle under Pikachu? Where? Green circle under Pikachu. Cling Clan's easier to get when you think. Just put a cling and a clan together. True. Behind you? Oh, it is? Well, it's on the floor. That's what it is. I just dropped it. It's a Trico. It's your boy. It's your boy Trico. That's the green circle that's under my Pikachu. It's weird because, like, well, it's not weird. For my birthday, Chloe bought me a deck case for, like, if I ever made a deck for Pokemon. Obviously, getting Pokemon cards is impossible at the moment, so I don't even think we own enough cards to make a deck, let alone one that works. But it came with the Gen 3 starters, which is quite cool. But the one thing that I don't understand is why it came with Mawile. Like, why did it come with the Gen 3 starters and then Mawile? How does that make any sense? This is all it came with. So I put my boy on it. You know. But, yeah, it's a really, really nice case. I think it's official. I think it's official Pokemon merch. But, yeah, if you ask me, the best thing about it is the fact that I can just stick a little magnetic, like, Trico on the front of it. It's really cool. And of course, that's why Pikachu sits on top of it. Also, this 100% shows you how hard it is to get Pokemon cards right now. Here's my binder. It currently has 1 page in it. And all that's in this page, all that's in this, is a Pokemon Day Pikachu, a Mega Abomasnow, and then just the foils that I've gotten. None of these cards are good or expensive. Just foils. That's all that's in it. That's all that's in it, and a foil Genesect. There's nothing else in this. However, the freaking Pikachu Day, the Pokemon Day Pikachu, very cool. That's probably the rarest card I own right now. Also, this is a really cool binder. Look at that. Charizard. Very cool. I remember when foils were cool. Even if I ever got into the trading card game, I would never throw away my commons. Because, ultimately, every single one of those common Pokemon that just get chucked in the bin by all of those freaking scalpers and all of those whatnot streamers, all of those cards is someone's favourite Pokemon, and I'm just like, what's the point? Why did you buy it? You might as well just put singles. Freaking stupid industry. Anyway, shall we continue? Hey, Davina, do you remember this random cave? You look great at the opening ceremony, but where's Hop? He can't sit still, can he? I think he really wants to catch up to his brother. Let me tell you something interesting. Do you know this cave here? This is where Macrocosmos extracts ore to transform it into energy. Chairman Rose, in addition to being a chairman, is also responsible for providing energy to the Galar region. I can't say I really understand him, but the chairman seems like a pretty bright guy, right? Here, I have something for you. A fly map. I have a portable taxi now. Huh. Following this path, you'll arrive in Turffield. It's a little long, but I believe you'll get there quickly. Good luck. This game is confusing. Yep. This game is odd. But I can now just fly everywhere. Wait, why are the fossils key items? Also, the fact that the map looks like this. Wild area. Like, what's this gap? More wild area. This is so weird. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that map. It really makes Gen 8 look bad. Wait, this is Gen 4 music again. Yo, look at that Onyx, he's huge. An Onyx I don't think I can fight either. No. They've deliberately put overworld encounters walking around that you can't do anything with. Carcoal. God, I do love it though. It is great music. I miss Gen 4. I have nothing that can deal with rock-fire types. Who thought that was a good idea? Just Razor Leaf and hope and frickin' pray. Dave, when P.O. Box and knee reveal? I did say that the P.O. Box is something I would love to do if we get bigger and I can afford to do it. Because that's like a monthly cost. Why not Gen 5 music? I don't know. Honestly, they're just kind of chucking in whatever music they kind of want at the moment. Roly-Coly. I do love Roly-Coly. He's just a wheel. I hit by accident. But the knee is free. Not according to you. Just dox your regular postage. My regular postage is my house. It's my address. I was playing ZA when I came in here and you've distracted me for like 2 hours. Hell yeah. I'm happy about that. Excellent. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. And now I am your friend. I remember Camper Hannah. That design of character, they're just huge, like buff women. Theo will protect you. No, he won't. He'll bugger off and hide. He hates people. He hates new people with a passion. Dark trying his hardest to sell me Pokemon Reborn. Clobopus? I will always think this is a water type. Like, not this one specifically, but Graplocked. That one just makes it, that one just, because if it's so blue, it just looks like a water Pokemon. I could sell you on a game too. You are more than welcome to try and sell me on a game to play. Oh, and we died of the bind. God, what an idea. That's because it should have been. It looks like one, doesn't it? But no. It's a fun little fighting Pokemon. I have no problem with it being a fighting Pokemon, but there is just something a little funny about it not being a water type. Is a little octopus just going to punch you? JJK back from the break? Yes, it should be. Which means there will be an episode later today. Obviously, I won't see Chloe until the weekend, so we're not watching it until Sunday. Trying to get you to play Sovereign of the Skies. I'm aware. The thing is the games that I more or less put on the list are a combination of what I like the look of, what is popular on the websites, and is also something that's being talked about, you know, to like keep it fresh in my memory. So with those three things in mind, that's kind of how I came up with the 4 choices I did. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. Ironically, I've read it, so I know what happens, so you can't actually spoil me on anything. I'm pretty sure I know what happens next. I started playing Soul Silver this morning. It looks weird compared to the original that I played when I was a kid. It does, but It does. It is an improvement. Will you join the Reborn Chord? Why? Yeah, this is a choice. I like Heart Gold Soul Silver. I like their designs. They are great games. I just don't like Johto. What is Cursula's typing? It's pure Ghost. Which I also find really weird. Because that is the biggest rock ghost I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, Core Solar is Water Rock, yeah. So why is it Cursola just becomes pure Ghost? It's so weird that it's not a rock type. Origin Ball. That's not an Origin Ball. A replica of Pokeball is used in Ancient Sinnoh. That's not an Origin Ball. What's it again? What is this music? This is Emerald music, right? No, it's not. It's Fire Red. But even still. The Timer Ball. Okay, yeah, that's fine. The Timer Ball is correct. The Origin Ball is just a bright red ball from my understanding. Why are there Hisuian balls in Galar? I don't know. I don't know. This Carcol's level 7. Why is it level 7? This game's balance is all over the place. No, you don't need to know Flail. It's fine. Why does this Birdland flail? Like, I'm not over-leveled. The Pokemon you get at the beginning of the game is 2 levels lower than that. You'll be level 7 by the time you do, like, your first fight. That's a level 15 Roly-Coly. That's a bit better. Pokemon exceeded randomized encounters and items. Someone earlier was talking to me about... Was it Pokemon Emerald Enhanced or something like that? I don't remember the name. I want to be popular like you someday, Doc. Me too. Oh, it's Baby. I could probably just beat you up with a rabbit. You're the gym leader endorsed by the champion, aren't you? What a joke. You're aware of the chairman is... You are aware that the chairman is more important than the champion, right? I was chosen by the chairman himself, so that makes me more amazing than you. I suppose I should prove beyond a doubt just how pathetic you are and how strong I am. It's Bede. It's Bede, it's Baby, I don't care. I honestly, I could never figure out how to say his name. Is it Bede? Is it Bade? Is it Bed? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm yawning. He is a baby. He is. His entire character arc is that he's just a worse Vegeta that uses psychic and fairy Pokemon. Have a lovely day, Gundam Tanaka. Dude whines whenever you see him, I know, right? He's an arsehole. He's a whiner. How is Kafita taking no damage, by the way? I figured it was a common name over there. I've never known how to pronounce this guy's name. It's pronounced Bede. Fair enough. I just called him Bede. Can you stop swapping Pokemon, please? Alright, Dave, mate. Hello, Phil Campbell. Welcome, man. Hope you're doing good. That thing's way too tanky. It is. Confusing. There was another game I was going to play where you can have 4 abilities on one Pokemon. But the thing is, I'm also very... Stop swapping your Pokemon out, mate. What's wrong with you? But obviously, Elite Redux, I just sit here and I'm like, check out my 9 abilities on a Sceptile. But, there needs to be, like, a level 5 bug move. Why isn't there one? Bead, Bayday, Baby, Badongas, you need to stop swapping your team out because you're not using like a comp built around this. If I'd set spikes, this guy would be dead. There used to be. What was there? There was Poison Sting and String Shot. But I can't think of it. Leech Life before the buff. That's true. You're right, there used to be Leech Life. Bug Bite, I think, is mid-game. And when I say mid-game, I mean like level 15 to 25. That's a better fire move. Biggest buff in Pokemon history? Absolutely true. Like, I am very happy with what they've done with Leech Life. But they didn't put anything back. They didn't bring anything, like, behind it. How about Struggle Bug? What's the BP of Struggle Bug? Also, it's not such a dumb name for a move. 50. I think that's also a move that's like mid-game-ish, only because it hits both Pokemon. Can I just get bug moves? I'm more interested in this. Fury Cutter, I suppose? Pin Missile, but you don't see that on many Pokemon. Attack order, infestation, lunge, pollen puff, G-Mag's befuddle. Is a Fury Cutter power 40? I guess Fury Cutter is probably the closest you're gonna get, to be fair. But even then, the Fury Cutter becomes very strong very quickly. See, I guess there is an early bug move. Who the fuck is learning Savage Spin Out? I'm pretty sure that is a Z move for bug moves. Can you just get bitten, please? What's Heart Stamp? Why do you know Heart Stamp? Never mind, perish. So long, bug. You tried your hardest. You don't have a dark move, do you? You have Bite, okay. Also, since when has Rock been ROC? It occurs to me that they didn't bring back Z moves in Legend ZA. Good. Because you wouldn't just get Z moves, you'd get ZA moves. Press this trigger down to activate the Z move, and then this trigger down to activate the ZA move. Nihil Light is a Z move. It might as well be, actually. Well, that was unexpected. I suppose you're more able than I thought. Naturally, I remember your battle style and strategies now. I'm sure to easily defeat you if and when we face each other in an official match. I've already gathered every wishing star in this area. What a twat. ZA moves are funny. Wooloo! My, are you okay? You took that tackle head on. Oh, you must be one of those gym challengers, right? Yes, indeed. Cool, at least I get to say something, I suppose. Oh, I thought so. I saw you at the opening ceremony. My name is Milo. I'm a gym leader and rather partial to grass-type Pokémon. I've been itching to see just how good the champion-endorsed gym challenges are. Let me find out at the gym stadium. Just head on through this route and you'll run into my stadium. See you there. Come on now, back to the stadium with you too. We can't keep the gym challengers waiting. I am the grass-type gym leader. Let me go take this normal-type sheep home. A berry. Amazing. How many berries can I get? Oh, I need to save before I fast forward like an idiot. Z-moves were basically a guaranteed one-shot. That's why I didn't really like them. I like Dynamax because I like max moves. I think because everybody had the same ones, more or less, I thought it was quite nice. How many berries are there? What if I just keep clicking? Oh, that's not a berry at all. That's a freaking squirrel. Destroy him with your 2 kicks. Many berries. Many berries. Many berries. I technically now have infinite money. Another squirrel. I technically have infinite XP and money if I just keep doing this forever. This tree never ever runs out of berries. This tree is full. Bro, that's one hell of a tree if you ask me. What I want to know is why does this one tree have many different types of berry in it? The only thing I didn't really like about Dynamax moves is most of the Gigantamax moves were just worse. Very true, unless your name is Charizard. But I do know what you mean. Alright, we don't need this many berries. I'm just doing it for fun now. There's a child in there. I'm going to save again just because we've got loads of stuff out of that. You killed a whole family of Squover for what? A handful of berries. Have you never played Sword and Shield legit? I have. I've beaten Sword, and my main consensus of the game was I liked the mechanic. The gym fights were some of the best fights in the series. However, the rest of the game is kind of mediocre. The ending sucks. Oh, that is some latency. Oh, hang on. We might be able to make the game crash. 1 second. Yeah, the entire end of the game is just bad. The berry trees just did that. Honestly, I don't remember them. I don't remember any berry trees. 1 moment. We're going to break the game quick. Never mind, it actually took it really well. That's just a bottle of milk. That's milk with a face. You're right, the villain of Sword and Shield. If they ever do a remake, hopefully they'll give him extra lines of text to make me give a damn. Definitely not. He is definitely a villain of all time. Because I liked the Champion Battle Royale thing. The bit that I hated was that lift through the tower, because it was just fight after fight after fight, and I'm just like, can we just stop? Can we just not do this? It was like a minigame where you keep shaking the tree to see if you get interrupted by a Squover. Once you get interrupted, the tree stops working. Oh. So that is the part that they didn't add to this. Yeah, Brandon, I'm not just going to go looking at Discord mid-stream. If I want to stop stream, it's because it's something that I'm specifically looking up. Have you played Legends EA? I have indeed. I've beaten Legends EA and played the DLC. Also, this is milk. Milk. This dude is just milk. Milky. What are we calling this guy? What are we calling this literal milk with a face? It's basically a Digimon. Let's be real. Not cream. I'm not calling it that. it's a Digimon. It's Milkmon. It's Milkymon. Bag of milk. We don't sell bags of milk here. That's not a UK thing. From my understanding, that's a Canada thing. Turfield. Wow, this game really likes its forced cutscenes, doesn't it? Look, just take a look at that, Davina. That's Turfield Stadium down there. I can't see shit. The gym leader just returned too. Milo's his name. But the place is jam-packed with challengers. I hope it's just as jam-packed as the stadium back at home. It'll still be ages before ours turns come up. Oh, but Sonia was looking for you, Davina. Yo, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. She wanted to ask you about something. She tried asking me, but I had no idea, and I bit her face off. Well, I don't know where that came from. She's up on What's-Her-Face Hill. You know, for one, it's on your map. Would you be the crap map? Bow wow, I'm a dog. Oh, if it isn't Sonia's Yamper, he'll be a good boy. He'll show you the way. Okay, fair enough. Is this the hill? I haven't gone up anything yet. Oh, what an awesome hill. Do you know what? If you ask me, this is more like a divot in the land. From my understanding, a hill is when you go up. Not... Okay, fair enough. For the record, I wanted that to be one message, but when I fat-fingered enter and decided that is how it's rather stylistic. Yeah, let's just go with that. It had more emphasis when you just left it as one word. Thanks, Yamper. You collected the car of the child. I had you come because I wanted to hear what you thought. So that geoglyph, what do you think of it? The darkest day. Right, perceptive of you. That's not an opinion, that's just stating its name. Especially since the portion depicting the Black Storm has mostly disappeared. A long time ago. We're not looking at anything. Great Black Storm covered the Galar region. Giant Pokemon ran rampant, but what was that Black Storm they called the Darkest Day? What connection does it have to Dynamax? Guess I'm the lucky lady who'll be looking into that. Gran sure gives me a lot to do, and she instant transmissioned away again. Mental. Because we don't even get to look at the symbolism. You didn't put it anywhere. You just put these big RPG slabs next to me. As long as the teammate of X and Y gives gym leaders megas, I'll play it. I think a team... A big reason why I wanted to play this is because I had high hopes for it. Why do... It's not the correct sound font for the door. That's correct. Why is this an automatic door? Do you hear that? That's the wrong sound effect. That's the sound that the department store doors make. All of them are like this. I found a really strange item out there. I'm going to research it more. Come back here later and I'll share my findings. Okay. Yeah, they are rich, obviously. Everyone in this town has automatic doors made of wood, mind you. It's automatic, but only if you approach it from the front. If you try and leave, you have to slide it open. But all of these doors are clearly made of wood. Look. If the devs of any of my freaking playthroughs, you know, if I'm playing a game and a dev comes into chat, I will tell them honestly what I think. And the obvious, like, I could back that up, because we've had omens in here. I know that they're not a dev per se, but they have like done a lot of sprite work for Pokemon Vanguard, and I've told them what I think of Vanguard. But if the devs were ever in chat for this, I'd be like, look, I get it. This was a really ambitious project, but it is filled with so many little things that just make it disappointing in my eyes. Doors have pressure plates like Minecraft. Omens is a dev, if I remember correctly. Artists are devs. I mean, yes, you are correct. I think what I mean by dev specifically is I'm talking about like the person that coded the game together. Let's do it that instead. Like, it's the people that the person who was in charge of putting the sounds together, who was in charge of the tiling. Like, look, when I step into this, yes, it's supposed to turn green, but the ground under it isn't supposed to turn green as well. You guys see that green square that keeps appearing? Programmer, event scripter, exactly. It's for scripters. Honestly, I want to make a ROM hack of this that just replaces that noise with a really old Minecraft door. The old... I like Charmander, how about you? Good talk, guys. Good chat. And make no further changes. Can we just walk in? Oh my god, it's bustling with people. This is bustling with more people than the actual official Battle League area. David, they were working on a $400 budget. A lot of these games work with no budget. Welcome to the Turfield Gym. Here you will find the fighting farmer. I was about to say the fighting type. This building doesn't have an automatic door. 1 second. It still plays the sound effect. It doesn't have a door at all. Now, did you know what? I've now decided that we are actually walking, and the sound effect is like us alien warping down a really long corridor. No gym music. That's the Poke Center music, is it not? No, it's not. Okay. Those damn invisible automatic doors. Oh, this is Cerulean City music. I think you're right, it is, isn't it? But this is what's confused me so far, is just how much of this game has just been throwing, like, music all over the place. You had 14 out of 30 subs, and now you're at 9. Oh, Gorilla Ball, I had 29. What basically happens is, every month, we lose subs. I might change the goal, actually. A sub goal, I want to get rid of that. Oh no, I need to go to Streamlabs to do it. I forget about that. Yeah, Twitch is not where our sub goals really are. I just like to make it so that you guys have something if you wanted to strive for it. YouTube is where the main one is. Have you played Pokemon Go? Yes, but not in a long time. More likes and viewers today. Oh, no joke, the likes have been popping off recently. The likes have been really good. What's happening here, then? Hi, I'm the referee of this gym. Hi, I'm Barry Scott. Push the stones onto the white dots to proceed. Best of luck, mate. Okay. Are you a trainer? Yes, you are. Okay. Have you tried other official Pokemon game? Such as... My boy! Why is my boy in here? Destroy him. You shouldn't be here. Go back to Generation 3 where you belong, my child. I love Trico. He's got his hands up like, wait. Honestly, at this point, why include the puzzle? I don't mind adding the puzzle. It's just not the, oh, I'm getting a freaking Fletchinder. I did used to play Pokemon Unite. I stopped playing when it turned into mobile game slop. I actually really enjoyed it for a while. I like MOBAs as like a genre. I just don't like League of Legends, and I'm not a fan of Dota anymore. My favorite MOBA got like gutted years ago. Hey, you're finally learning of Furfly. Fire move. What even is Masters? I don't know. I played it when it came out. I don't remember anything about it. The moment I found out it had no multiplayer, I was like, why am I playing this? Okay, we just have access to auto strength. Hello, son. Push, 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 push. Move. Move. You're not going to move now that I've fought you, aren't you? Yeah, you basically collect trainers, and those trainers have a Pokemon. Mwah. Wait, do I have to take the ball with me all the way to the end? What? Where'd it go? Well, isn't this a little silly? We love fast forwarding. Hang on a minute. Don't look left. Shit! 3D gacha Pokemon trainers and mons for your character. Yeah, exactly. And it's weirdly enough, it is a Pokemon game that is voice acted. Dave is so crappy. Oh, my streamer is so bad at Pokemon games. He walked straight into the wall because he doesn't know how to do strength puzzles. How did that not kill, by the way? You're just a Gossifleur. I'm a freaking depressed child bunny rabbit that really likes football and League of Legends. Come on. When the hell does Clink evolve, by the way? That's not something I think about, like, ever. I've already forgotten what Pokemon they had. The first person had a Trico, and you had a Gossifleur. What is this gym? What's the point? 52? What, from Clink into Clang? Surely not. My 30s, I think. Jeez. Some Pokemon need to change. Oh, your eyes don't go this far, I see. I love it when the enemy trainers don't have eyeballs. Right, is that it? Ah, yes, brilliant. So this isn't the Wooloo thing. No, it's not. This is also the Elite Four room, repainted, and I kind of love that. I want to talk to the crowd of small people. That's, yeah, that dude did need glasses. We'll be fine with a rabbit, to be fair. Also, why are we... We're so close we could smooch. Mwah. My gym's the first one people face, so we get a lot of challenges. That's why I try to keep the gym mission challenging, but that didn't stop you from completing it. Proper job. Sure seems like you understand Pokemon real well. This is going to be a doozy of a battle. I'll have to Dynamax my Pokemon if I want to win. Okay, I mean, this is a cute background. But you didn't change the battle music. It's still just... It's still just, the standard music. So this guy doesn't count as a gym leader, according to the game. Question is, if you evolve, is the evolution screen going to be even messier now? Possibly. Yeah, it's just the basic music. Also, why is the AI like this? The AI repeatedly withdraws its Pokemon over and over and over again. I mean, I'm just gonna... do you know, I'm just gonna freaking... Yeah, I'm just gonna Flame Charge. I'm gonna Max Flare because it sets Sun. Also, being able to set Sun this quickly is easy. It's so nice. Oh, God, that's a lot of fire. It's just an image. Have you ever considered playing a crystal hack? Maybe. It really just depends on if there's any good ones. Hello, Aubrey. Welcome, welcome. There is something kind of funny about their sprites not being bigger. Because they just look red. It's one of those things, right, where you know that they can't just make a new sprite. I mean, they could if they really wanted to. But, like, every single Pokemon would need to have a new sprite that is larger than the current sprite. But instead, Dynamax just makes everybody red. It gives everyone a super mode, essentially. It's why Mega Evolution is probably the best mechanic, like gimmick, you can add. Like, Mega Evolution, you just need a new sprite. Like, that's really not that difficult, whereas if you do Dynamax, you need to somehow increase the size of it, which is really hard to do. Terra, I think, is kind of hard to do as well, because you can't actually put the hat on them. But then again, I don't like the hats anyway. Have you heard a myth that Eldegoss just has a very big brain but only uses 1% of it? Sure. Oh, we're finally learning a rock move. Hell yeah, you're becoming a Pokemon, finally. Hello, Sebastian. Hello, hello. So long, son. Have a lovely day. Are you having a good day? I am doing good. I hit all my targets at work. I came back. I started streaming. And I'm very tired. I need to go have a nap. But I don't think I will. I'm probably going to finish stream, go have a late lunch. And then just chill. Doesn't Gen 1 have the ability to change a sprite into a different size one with Minimize? No, because Gen 1 specifically has like a tiny sprite that is shared amongst all Pokemon. So when you use Minimize, it's like Substitute, you all turn into that sprite when you use Minimize, and then it changes back. I believe. Goodbye, Sebastian. You need to gather all 8 gym badges to complete the gym challenge. The only way to do that is to defeat all the gym leaders. I'm aware. It's fine, mate. I honestly cannot wait to play freaking Gen 10 when it comes out. Because I will stream Gen 10. When it comes out, we will be playing it. And I have a feeling we'll be playing it a lot. What time is it for you? It is 13:56. Gen 10 was announced? Not yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to drop tomorrow. Like, I'm almost certain. We have 25 minutes of, like, Pokemon announcements tomorrow. I'm almost certain we're going to be seeing... Ooh, Farfetch'd. Oh, we can get Surfetch'd here, can't we? But yeah, I'm very, very convinced we're going to be seeing Gen 10 tomorrow. Very convinced we're going to be at least seeing the starters. You want to see version -1. You want to see generation 0. Oh yeah, doesn't this Pokemon's typing is weird, isn't it? Like, it's a pure fighting type, right? Brutal swing! Oh, that's a dark move. Another flame charge. I think we catch this guy. I didn't use Surf Edged. There's not a late lunch. You should get afternoon tea instead. That is true. But what about second lunch? What about third breakfast? Nice Fury Cutter, idiot. Get in the Pokeball. I love the idea of throwing 5 Pokeballs and then finishing it off with a timer ball. It's optimal. Oh, I'm just fast forwarding this. Oh, but I didn't save after the gym battle. How well do you think they'll implement Farfetch'd evolution method? What is the method? I thought you just needed to give it big leak, but I'm probably wrong. How do you evolve into a Surf Edged? I'm drinking my breakfast, so don't judge me. What do you mean? Do you mean like... What, get 4 crits in one battle? That doesn't sound real. That sounds hilarious. Excuse me, good sir, do you mind getting in the ball? I would appreciate it if you just got in the ball. If I bite it, it resists that. Hang on a minute. Whoa, so long? That was a bug move. They'll announce the Pokemon ends with Gen 10. No, it won't. There's no way they're doing that. Pokemon will continue now and forever. It is too massive. It is colossal. Okay, the tiniest bites. Minuscule bite. Damn, okay, I wanted it a bit bigger than that. I just want to catch this guy, but we're not allowed. Okay, now it's red. We have one more ball and then a timer ball. Timer ball now has like ridiculous catch rates, which is actually probably more likely we're going to get it with that. We've maxed out its catch rate. Not very effective, yet we're still dead. Throw the timer ball. Catch. This guy is edgy as hell. 3. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was going to get caught by that one. It just made sense. Pepperami. I forgot I called him that. Dude's a hot pepperami. Flame wheel. Hell yeah. Over Ember, please. Nice catch. Thank you very much. It was the last ball that I had, but I knew what I was doing. Wild Duck Pokemon. Yo guys, we need a nickname for this Farfetch'd fella. I kinda just wanted to call him Sasuke, but I don't think that's a great name. Also, yo, thanks to whoever subscribed. I saw that number go up. I saw that sussy number go up. If that hits a 30, by the way, in the next hour, I'll be very happy. Fatherfish. Basta. I almost called him Bastard. Laser beam. Close throw. Oh, I get it, because its name's Farfetch'd. The best fighting type is Surfetch'd with a leak. Yo, thank you so much for subscribing, whoever it is that did that. I appreciate it. That makes me very happy. Basta like stuffing a turkey. Because now all I want to do is call it batter mix. Hang on, let me just type it out. Does this look like a cool name? Does batter mix look like a cool name or not? I don't think it does, but maybe it does. further fetched. Well, I'm not gonna fetch. Anti-fetch. Roast dinner. Oh. Hang on. Ah, only one more letter. I was going to call it Hoisin Knight. Ah, 2 letters. Like assault and battery. Stick boy, call it turkey. Deku, because he's useless. No, Farfetch would be better than that. I just spelled bastard right. Do you not? Sure. Hang on. I at least want to fit the sir in. Because this fits. Sir Basta fits. There we go. We're doing some cooking. No one wanted to call him Donald Duck with a stick. Also, we need to save. We need to save to make sure that I don't accidentally have to do that gym fight again. Because that gym fight was redundant. Sukuna. I'm not calling it Sukuna. Sukuna is kind of reserved for Machamp. But I did think like a dark fighting Machamp is essentially Sukuna. What does this guy want? Trade your Corvus Squire for my Froakie. These aren't quests. They're just, would you like to trade a Pokemon for a freaking starter? Goose Boost. What do you want? Trade your Feeble for a Mudkip. Okay, that sprite for Corviknight looks so weird. Why is Dude looks like he's wearing a nappy. But like he's just like flying, but like with his legs out. Dude's literally flying with his legs up like this, like oh god. Dude is ready to take a dump on anyone that walks below it. Dude is ready to commit a war crime. See, this is how a bird should look when it's flying. Dude's got his little legs out. Dave, drink some impure mineral rich H29. What? You trying to murder me? We can get a bunch of starters and call it a day. This is just a dude from Fire Red. This is just an actual guy with an apple. Drink some water and I'll subscribe to you. I don't have any water, but is that okay if I drink a Coke? Oh, Not sure where the Five Nights at Freddy's music just came from, but it did. I should drink water and booze exclusively. I rarely drink soft drinks. Fair enough. Good on you, to be fair. I'm subbed, fam. Boom. Thank you so much, good sir. Is your subscriber list people that have actively drunk a drink because you've ordered them to? You can give that to a government agency and be like, look, these are a lot of healthy people. These are the people you want to conscript when there's a war. Because you know that they stay hydrated. Also, why are we trying to get this Nuzleaf to fight an apple? Send an actual Spitfire after it. I drink caffeinated alcohol. That sounds awful. Actually, that's all I want my own about. I like espresso martini. The stronger the espresso martini, the more it puts me on my arse, the better the caffeine feels when it kicks in. What trade has been picked as the best in all of the mainline games? Is it one of the best trades, the Bellsprout for an Onyx at the beginning of Johto? Yeah, I'll subscribe, but only if you take a sip of Dr. Pepper. Deal? I'm alright with that trade. which caffeine worked for me. Well, energy drinks don't do much for me. I can also drink caffeine and go straight to bed. Normally. One of my weirdest, like, not bodily functions, but reactions, I suppose, is when I get drunk, I get sleepy. A very easy way, like, I'm not an entertaining drunk in the slightest. Like, genuinely, I'm not. If I get pissed, I will literally just go to bed. I'll fall asleep. And I've done it in the middle of a club before. We had a work outing, and I just drank a bunch of rum, and fell asleep on the table. One of the girls walked over and literally slapped me, just to wake me up. I was like, Dave, what are you doing? And I'm just like, oh, I'm tired. And I went to sleep. Clubs are mid? Yeah, they are. But I am also 32, so I missed my time. Just give us that bike. We need to cross this bridge. Let's use this bike to chase the gym challengers. It's going to be a party. How barbaric. Even if I handed it over, it wouldn't work anyway. You don't even have a license. What, to use a bike? Hey, young gym challenger, they tried to steal my bike. Please, if you could give them a good beating, I would be in your debt. Why do I have to beat them? I just pushed them into the water. Get out of this, scum. John? Maybe that's why they were mid. Maybe I missed it too. You're not missing out on anything, really. Is this game still super buggy? Yeah, Crazy Danes, it runs quite oddly. Thing is, we're no longer really pointing at the glitches. We're more so just pointing at the lack of, like, changes, you know? I watched someone drink 4 locos on YouTube and he just fell down. What's a loco? Dave, I think you'd like this game I'm playing. Sell it to me on Discord or sell it to me here. Just tell me what it is. Ooh, a Feeble. I don't have one of those, but I will definitely kick it. Dude thinks he's Sly Cooper, but he's not. Uh-oh, the biggest snarl. He's all like, rawr. And then my special attack goes down, which doesn't matter because I'm using my legs. Oh, come on, kick harder than that. You're a rabbit. Go mental. Go mental with the spinning bird kick him. Caffeine, alcohol, and sugar. Sounds good. Hell yeah. You crushed my attempt to crush you. Why, I wanted that bike. Don't worry, I've got a flaming rabbit. It will kick your ass as well. Sableye. Really? It's like a Mexican energy drink. Booze. Those are not... That's not a sentence. Those aren't things that happen. Hello, Noir the Darkrai. Welcome. We're playing Sword and Shield. You can keep your fancy drinks. I'm fine enjoying my mead. Mead? Just a dwarf in heavy armor walks in. And my ale. How did that not get the kill I needed? Oh, he's shadow sneaking, I see. Do my messages send or do I have to speak German? The only way you'll be able to get the mods' attention is if you break a rule by not speaking English. You have a mango smoothie cake. Let me know how that freaking is, because in my eyes that sounds awful. But it might be alright. I'm drinking mead, I got the drinking horn and everything. I have a plastic drinking horn for some reason. I got it for like my birthday like 4 years ago and I never used it. Yo, hello good gold boy. Did Team Yell have nothing to say? Okay. Thank you for helping me. You really are a very skilled trainer. Wait, that's a Pokédex. That means you have a Rotom. Fantastic. I think this bike will be better with you. After all, Team Yell may come back any minute now. Thank you for the bike. And they teleported away. Bike, please. I know you like Pepsi, but I have Coke and Dr. Pepper. Which one do you prefer more? Probably Coke. I think Dr. Pepper's fine, but it's one of those things that you can't drink that often. Oh my god, being gatekept by Hop. The bike music is... Isn't that Driftvale City? Wait, but the moment you go to another route, it stops playing. I had to go on Twitch. Twitch, Dave. But it's Gen 5 now. Yeah, but it stops playing the moment you go to another region. Another route. The bike music doesn't work. You want to build an Alolan form in this game? What do you mean? Do you mean the Raichu? Someone said Raichu earlier. Have you played the Let's Go Pikachu demake? Isn't that just Fire Red? Already better than yesterday's YouTube stream, but sending English words. Yeah, that's really weird. But you're more than welcome on Twitch. We have a vertical there now. Thing is, Dark, there is a very good reason to be on Twitch. We've already had this discussion multiple times, but basically, every Twitch viewer beyond the 10th, in my opinion, counts for 10 YouTube views on their own. I don't mean to keep flying, because that's just how Twitch sees themselves. Wait, how did I get... Wait, if I do flying taxi, then plus... Wait. If you do flying taxi, then quit. It takes you to the Pokemon screen. Okay. Anyway, I wanted to go to my bag and get my bike. Nope, that's how you move it. Register. Whee! But it's not even the proper Driftvale music. It's just... It's a weird remix of it. But if they got this music, why don't they have any Gen 8 music? Sure. There you are, Davina. I've been waiting for you. It's been a long time since we've had a battle, you and I. I mean, it just begins. It's Gen 3, no bike music for you. Yeah, but we can at least summon Driftvale City whenever we want. We have the ability to just bring it into existence for a moment. I find that very silly. Wonder if copyright maybe they got us straight after Gen 6? I don't think so, because YouTube just spams it. Like, even YouTube doesn't copyright claim me at all for Pokemon music. Okay, Brandon, thank you. I do take a lot of Pokemon ROM hacks into account. Thing is, I actually don't think people know how to, I don't think people actually know how to explain like a ROM hack to other people. But then again, I don't blame anybody either, because it's like, how do you tell other people what ROM hacks are worth playing? You know? Like, I always recommend Lazarus to people because it's just a complete package. It's a really well done game. But I would say exactly the same thing about Unbound. I'd be like, they are both complete packages. They both do a really good job of what they do. The Gifted Toxel, is that in the daycare? I can turn around and go get it. Everyone values different things in a hack. Exactly. And that's kind of what's difficult about it. Is like just telling me that it's got 4 abilities, I'm like, wow, I've played Pokemon Elite Redux. My Sceptile had 9. But that is what sold me on Elite Redux. Did a mod to Tony? Yeah, he posted something in exclusively German. This is an English-speaking stream. Ooh, Razorwind. Hello, Hayamori. Welcome, welcome. Laserwind hit the foe on the second turn. Oh yeah, Razorwind's awful. Yo, Nuzleaf, why do you learn such arse moves? Nuzleaf kind of bad, actually. And Thwacky. Could be a cry for help. The cry for help shouldn't really be used on freaking YouTube, because what am I going to do about it? You give what you'd say is a good sales pitch. I mean, I guess my way of describing it is, whenever someone comes into chat and asks me what is this game, I usually try and summarize it as best as I do. So what I mean by that is, like, if someone said, what is this romhack, I would be like, look, it's Sword and Shield demake. It's what would happen if you take a 3D Pokemon game and played it in a 2D manner. That's my explanation of this game. If someone said, like, are you playing Elite Redux? I'd be like, yeah, this is a game where your Pokemon have a ridiculous number of abilities, and everything has been rebalanced. And I'd be like, okay, that's quite cool. Pokemon Relic, for example, it was a 100-floor roguelike game where Arceus was a human. Like, these are the way, even in one sentence or 2 sentences, like, I'm explaining what the games are, you know? You can equip different item class. What does that mean? It has Redleaf and Brendan and May as rivals, and a reimagined Hoenn. I'm not going to lie, the only thing I got out of that sentence there was the fact that it was a reimagined Hoenn. What does it equip different item class? Oh, we both got the grass badge, so how come you're so much stronger? Because I hit the fire move and you didn't have anything to do about it. You really look strong, Davina. Next step, Nessa, the leader of the water-type gym. I do remember liking her town. Yeah, I think this is the route with a Toxel. I could have sworn it was either down here. But that's the Mudkip lady. That's just a trainer. Or it's in the daycare, is it not? Who are you? No, that's a Frokeep lady. I'm a daycare man. I help take care of precious Pokemon. No, you're fine. Here's the Toxel. Better chill on the German, rake off as a pimp and strong. No, Tony, the thing is that we are an English-speaking channel, and if people come in and just start speaking different languages, 1, I don't know what you're saying. You could be saying the most heinous crimes in the world, but also, 2, it's just to make sure that people don't come in and spam, you know? Like, it's English speaking for everyone's safety, as well as to make sure that everyone is speaking in English. Yeah, exactly. It's just to make everyone's job easier. We just speak in one language. Also, why is there a second nurse standing there? Hello, welcome to Pokemon Center. Here you can heal your Pokemon and acquire different items for them. Cool. Why is your text in pink? Does this do anything yet? No? Okay. I'd say it in English. I don't need to hide my crimes. Our sincerest apologies, the chairman's quite busy at the moment. Everyone please disperse. Okay. Yeah, those 2 people. No need to rush off. I can still do more autographs. I'll even give you my card. We need the support of our fans to keep doing what we're doing. Chasing them off like that, aren't you being a bit harsh? Fans are very important, of course. That's why you need to keep doing your work for their sake. I don't... Chairman, your hair... The pixels of your face and hair are intertwined with beads. Bidets. Bidets. You are too close to one another. Considering how far away their bellies are, that their foreheads are against each other. My power to assist you too, Chairman. Oh, and you are? Beady, of course. That's right, Beady. I dare say I'm impressed how far you've come since I gave you that Pokémon all those years ago. Will you be the one to win the gym challenge, or perhaps it will be one of the trainers endorsed by the champion? I will prove your faith in me as well-placed, Chairman. I won't lose to anyone. I'll be on my way now. Oh, your name was Davina, right? I admit I'm curious about Leon's reasons for endorsing you. I just had a good idea. If you beat Nessa, I'll hold a celebration. Chairman, we should really be going. Please do your best for the sake of Galar's future. The Chairman will be heading to this town's restaurant. Win the gym badge and join him there. Do not keep him waiting. But what if I did? Again, this game loves making people just teleport out of existence. Also, what is this? Galar Mine 2. Okay. Bidet. Yeah, his name's Bidet. Netball Lucky Punch. A glove to be held by a Chansey specifically. That's dumb. Well, there's the leak. Guess we'll buy one of them then. Buzz. She's surrounded. Help her. Oh god, now I'm under attack. Right, level 24 Vespa Queen. Okay. I see what you mean, Brandon. So essentially, items have categories, and you can equip items based on their categories, so you can have multiple at the same time. To be fair, you probably could have just shortened that down to you can equip multiple items. Flame charge. Big flame charge. But fair enough, thank you for the info. There's something about you knowing Fury Swipes where I'm just like, you're not meant to be around at this level, clearly. I told my helper that Beady at this one house was a water fountain. Oh, I see. This bidet. Good day. I'm on the fence about the new Legends trailer. New Legends trailer? There's a new Legends trailer? What do you speak of? You're making me open YouTube. I don't even remember from following Pokemon, actually. I should probably make sure I am. I'm following Nintendo of America. I'm not subscribed to the official Pokemon channel. Why have I not done that? I think you're lying. I mean, there's no such thing. Nothing's been announced anywhere. Unless we're talking about leaks, of which then I don't believe them anyway. Butterfree has a dairy intolerance. That's why it's Butterfree. Yeah, the Fire Red Leaf Green pre-orders are live, but yeah, I don't see anything about any new announcements. The last thing that the Pokemon Channel and Nintendo of America showed was Pokopia content. This guy doesn't look so good. Is he breathing? Was he stung by the Vespiquen? I should ask for help. Will I? Yeah, I don't see any official confirmation of anything, so I'm not sure what we're on about. But again, I don't believe leaks regardless. Anyone can make up any crap. Welcome to my shop. Did you see that guy that got mauled by a freaking giant bee? Okay, none of that. I'm a massive fan of the patches of grass which still have the square around them. Welcome to my shop, I'm a sailor. What's the point of all of this? What's the point of Origin Ball being that expensive? We've all been waiting for Pokemon Champions for 364 days. That's why I think the release date will be announced tomorrow. Also, what the hell is that? Is that a huge Snorlax in the water? Restaurante. What do you mean, trainer? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Wanda just decided to fight me. How about a Pokemon battle with my level 20 Magikarp that should totally not be a Magikarp anymore? Yet, Julian, I'm not sure what trailer you've seen. Can you chuck it in Discord? Chuck it in the vids Dave should watch. Blam! Ronaldo gained experience. For some reason in that moment there, that felt weird. Aracuda! Oh, it's a... look at his smile. It's a fish with a grin for some reason. I don't like the fact that this fish can smile. Do you actually watch the vids in Dave? No, not really. But that's because I used to want to watch React content and that. But then the moment that I got a copyright strike, I was a little bit more iffy about it. So it's probably less vids Dave should watch and more of a just post vids here to share them with each other. Wishy-washy? We are in the wrong region. Who is this girl? Was it the Beast Strike? No, it was the Terminal Montage one. Kinda just had me like, oh, okay. I guess I just won't ever watch any animation on my stream ever. Right, well, I was hoping for a little bit more, but water is actually the worst thing for my team to come up against, because I have 3 fire types, a rock type and a steel type that can't fight. Oh, yeah, Thundershock now. When did that happen? Oh, God, nothing. Something does feel a little weird about this game's... yeah, something does feel a little bit about this game's, like, damage calculation. What's his name? The guy that won a bunch of internationals. What, you mean Wolfie? I got nothing happened with any of his videos. That was fine. No, Karinel, you are well behind. I mean, I could just double kick it, actually. Freaking Wolfie, I couldn't remember his name. I see you called him Beefst. Also, when does schooling wishy-washy stop? This thing is tanky as shite. I can't break through this dude. Also, Duck, I did indeed enjoy his bug month videos. Blam! I guess Twitch is delayed, but I'm not watching the vertical stream. I mean, you're not on Twitch. You're currently talking on YouTube. Also, we're probably not winning this fight. Also, Julian, is there not a Nintendo link? That's just a guy called Dusty Go-Go. Oh, talking in YouTube, watching on Twitch. It's very possible that one of them's delayed, yeah. But it shouldn't be delayed by much. One moment, I'm just going to go to the guy's channel. Yeah, that's not official at all. Julian, you've been, not, what's the word? You've been fooled. That's literally what this guy does. Game concept. He makes these things himself. Pokemon Legends Galar, like, he makes these things himself. It's not real. Obviously, always go to the actual source. Not some random dude on the internet. Now, his channel specifically calls it a game concept. And yes, AI is now making it so that, any kind of, like, leak is now just irrelevant. I mean, I go to you, you're a random person on the internet. A big difference between me and a lot of other people is I'm not trying to make content to fool you into believing that something got announced. I like to think that I'm a very genuine person, which is why when... No, I could just use yourself as an example, but this isn't the example that I would use every time. But if anyone ever came up to me and said, yo, did you hear about XYZ being announced or something, just as an example, I will immediately go to the source. If I don't see anything at the source, then I won't believe it. Oh, well done. Nice burn. I'm a very hard person to convince of anything anyway. Another Feebas, okay. Also, Flame Body outside of anything casual is not a great ability, just because if you're playing competitive, you're probably going to die in one hit anyway. Especially if you're a freaking Talonflame. Anyway, this fight was really difficult for no reason. I don't trust the source half the time. They denied that Arceus Legends was real. When I say source, I mean official source. I don't mean like a random YouTube channel that put it up. Because you are right, technically that guy is the source. Because he made it up. But what I mean is I mean the official like IP license holder source. Like I would go to Nintendo. Hello Midnight, welcome to the channel, man. How are you? I'm doing pretty good actually. Long time no speaky. If it's uploaded on Nintendo's official channel, then it's real, and I don't know why you would think otherwise. This guy's sprite doesn't work. This guy's sprite doesn't have a standing animation, he's only got a walking animation. Interesting. I don't want to click on people, because if I click on people to talk to them, I might just randomly get a battle. Alright, but here's Nessa. You must be a gym challenger. You're one of the ones endorsed by Leon, right? You become something of a hot topic among the gym leaders. Alright, Mr. Famous, let's head to the stadium. So this game also doesn't have gender-specific conversations. I have been called multiple times boy, Mr. But I chose the female character. And then characters warp. And then, of course, there's bad texture meshing here. It does kind of feel like this ROM hack was built, but like a first-timer, you know, who was just dropping things all over the place. Being like, ooh, this will work here, this will work here. This will work here. Like, what's that? Is that a whale lord? What's that doing in the middle of the freaking water? I don't remember that being there in the original game. I'm pretty sure I would remember Whale Lord Town. And a ferry. Are you interested in purchasing an Alolan Pokemon? I could just buy an Alolan Vulpix. For 10k. Sure. Hey weakling, these Pokemon are from different regions, and I'm certain they're better than any Pokemon you have. What? Why did you find me? I wanted to buy something else. What's happening? What's happening? You just sold me a Pokemon. I wanted to get the Grimer or something. Dude's level 28. He's not even freaking joking. Fair enough. Do you have a one purchase limit? I mean, maybe. So it would seem. I'm just a bit... Of course you just pop self-destruct. You take one look at Nuzleaf and go, I can't hit that for neutral damage. Guess I'll explode. Well, I don't know what you're sending out now, so I'm just going to assume it's okay. I went straight into a Alolan Ninetales. At what point, and Ice Beam, at what point do you think I'm at currently in this game? Played Elysium till now. What's Elysium? Do you mean like Pokemon Elysium? Is that a ROM hack? This game baffles me. I'm not sure. I don't know. I feel like this game is kind of all over the place. Like, it doesn't even feel that faithful to the original. You know, like, it doesn't feel very faithful. When you get to Clink, I've got a question. Okay. Feel free, just throw questions at me. Don't wait for anything. Just throw the questions. So GBA ROM hack mainly focus on story. Fair enough. Story ROM hacks aren't necessarily always the best. It's not always the best for stream, but some of them aren't that bad, so I'm always willing to give them a shot. When you select a move as a type in the corner, yes, so that tells you its effectiveness. So if it's green, it's super effective. If it's grey, then it's neutral. If it is black, then it is stab bonus. If it is yellow, then it is resisted. If it's orange, then it's quad resisted. And if it's red, then it is immune. Yeah, so I've only realized that in recent games because not all of them do it. Some of them do, some of them don't. Yeah, that's like this is the most Mechamaru's done. Well done, Mechamaru. You get a level out of that. But even still, I'm just like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Dude turned around and was just like, why don't you fight my team for no reason? Many games don't use this yet. The Odyssey used it, which was very helpful, considering it had the E for typing. But yeah, that was weird. I just asked for a Vulpix and the dude was like, here you go. I asked for another Pokemon and he fought me. Like, that's not confusing at all. And the Pokemon it gives you is level 25. I don't know. I should have asked for Arceus. He said it was specifically from Alola, so could I have asked him for Ultra Necrozma? No, it's not shiny. It's a Alolan Vulpix. So it's Ice type, yeah. And I think it gains Fairy typing afterwards as well. Makes sense due to the regionals, otherwise people would have been rage quitting. I just think it's weird that I spoke to him, he gave me a regional, I spoke to him again, then he just fought me on the spot. It was weird. And that's sort of my thing about this entire game, is it really does feel very amateur for some reason. Also, where is the gym? Have I just missed an entire section of the town? Maybe it's down this pier? No. Where's the gym? Gym is the center of the city in base. Well, yeah, but... Oh, there it is. It's here. It's just the entire time I just never went up here and noticed that this was a building. That's my bad, actually. I lost a Nessa. Good for you. Nessa's very strong. Everyone's got one thing to say. My brother went to battle Nessa and lost. That's another sign. That's another, like, amateur sign, is when you click on someone, they've only got one line of dialogue. A lot of the time, most characters in Pokemon games have at least, you click on them, they say something, you click again to get to the second line, and then the conversation ends. 2 or 3 lines of dialogue each. Welcome to the gym. Here you can face Raging Wave Water-type leader Lesser. This guy should have loads to say. Because technically this guy's the representative. He should be standing here, handing out fresh water and telling you, like, everything about the gym leader. So, yeah, also it's water type. I think we're fucked no matter how you look at it. Guess who's really sick? Oh no, QB. You hung around with yourself too much. I'm joking, of course. A wall of water's crashing down with a mighty roar. Okay. So long, idiot. Right, so from my understanding, we just need to press... Haha. We just need to press the yellow ones. Wait, did that not work? Okay, we'll just fight her. That is not the sprite. That is not the overworld sprite that we just looked at. You can basically carbon copy a Gen 4 puzzle. It doesn't look like it's doing that. It looks like it's doing something else. Also, don't mind me for sinking in my chair. I don't have the energy to sit up. My cat is having kittens. Hell yeah. She had her first last night. She only had one? What are the others doing? The others aren't putting in enough effort. Lazy kittens. Oh, I see. Interesting. Oh, they sniped me. Sniped. Honestly, I've not seen a compelling reason to play this over regular Sword and Shield. I do think this is not as good as the original. And I'm not even just talking about, like, presentation-wise. I'm talking, like, just as a game. The more I play this, the less I wonder why did we ever need a demake, you know? It isn't utilizing the fact that it's 2D, like, at all. In fact, that's probably the best way I can explain this ROM hack, is by making it 2D, it kind of fails to be a 2D game to begin with, before even trying to be, like, Generation 8, if you know what I mean. Like, it's barely a passable 2D game, let alone an adaptation of a 3D game into a 2D one. What did the wild area look like? It was just additional areas that you could run around that was like, just had a bunch of branching paths with a load of hidden items in it. And it was the laggiest part of the game by far. Like, if you've not been paying attention to this game at all, you wouldn't realise that this has actually been, like, the laggiest game we've played. I think this means we can now go back. No, it can't. No? Really? Have I broken it somehow? Sorry, I'm just fast forwarding at this point. No, I think I've done something wrong. Yeah, because that's correct now. So I need to turn the yellow off. Somehow. This looks rough. I'm just confused. So if I do this, why didn't it turn that on? Is it not changing all the yellows and reds? It's only changing specific ones, which doesn't help me. Yeah, but now it's gone. Okay, now it's here. There we go. So it's only changing one or two of them. It's not changing all of them. There's a blue one now. Oh god, what are the odds? It looks like they've just tried to do a one-to-one recreation of the actual one from Sword and Shield. But because of the camera angle, you can't see ahead of yourself. Also, you're not freaking weak to grass, god darn it. Hello Ken, hello Kyle. Send me your cheat codes, pretty please. I don't have any cheat codes. I also won't have the time to, I won't have the time to finish this fight. Well, I can do this fight, but that's basically all the time I've got, I'm afraid. MySpace is for a type of certain criminals. Is it even up? I didn't think MySpace was still around. C-Dot definitely could have been an explosion friend. I completely agree. Oh, Toxapex is hilarious. Don't get me wrong, we do love a good Toxapex. I luckily have never been on the receiving end of one, though. If it's round, it's a bomb. True. Just look at Nuzleaf's head. Right. What I might do is I might drop it here. I need Dave's stream therapy. I'm sorry, QB, but I need to make a move. Rest of the Battle Royales tomorrow? Probably not. We'll probably do a couple tomorrow, because we'll do the Pokemon Presents and then do a couple of Battle Royales before stream ends. Just today, I have run out of time, I'm afraid. So yeah, we'll watch the Pokemon Presents tomorrow. If it literally is only 25 minutes long, then we should be good to do some Battle Royales tomorrow, but today I just don't have the time, I'm afraid. Usually Thursdays and Fridays we don't have the time, but because of Pokemon Presents, we'll be okay. I need to make a move on whom, and then you send me a bunch of cat boxes. What are you on about? But either way, guys, if you want to know when I'm live tomorrow, you know exactly what to do. Hit that subscribe button, follow the YouTube channel, and if you want to, hop over to Twitch and follow on Twitch. That's what we'll do. Also, we're going to raid someone on Twitch. It'll probably be Oddcrow, knowing my luck, but we'll have a little look. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day today, by the way. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Let's move over to the freaking credits. Let's look at the credits, shall we? Go, credits, go! Take flight! Oddcrow again. It's very likely, because he is live, but I think Triano's live as well, so we'll have a look. But thank you guys so much for your wonderful donations. Thank you all for freaking subscribing and being incredible people. And thank you for the 33 likes on today's stream. I freaking appreciate every single one of you. You wonderful freaking people. So feel free to jump over to Twitch now if you want to raid someone. And if you don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will see you next time. So YouTube, come back tomorrow for Pokemon Day. Make sure that you are here tomorrow for Pokemon Day. I might even pop everybody a freaking message on Discord tomorrow to remind them. But until then, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and above all else, have a damn good one. So long!